Welcome everyone to the last game of the Meowrathon.
Well,
No fresh.
Woo!
This
No
is
fresh.
Two Cats, Two Curious, which is a. Can you show off your mic there? It's doing that whole thing where it breaks my brain.
And I'll turn mine on. How's that work? You're still on, eh?
No, I turned it off.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Two Cats, Two Curious, which is a going to be a Crash Pandas game. Josh will explain the deets, but they're going to be raccoons driving a car. As you can see above the kitty cats, which both of them left. What assholes? $1 give advantage or disadvantage. $5 you can introduce an obstacle, and we can have unlimited number of those
via the game cam, where all the obstacles will be drawn down, and
so you get to see
super
Josh's
fancy.
artwork as well.
Yeah, or lack thereof.
Lack thereof. So yeah, please donate. We are at $1,671 so far, so we have beaten our 2020 total. We are shooting to beat last year at $2,155, so just need like another $400, $500. No big deal. Let's do it. All right, and with that, I'm going to give this to Josh.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh, part of the OD&D crew. A lot of you, well, some of you might recognize me as Clem from our Deadlands segment. Someone had me do Clem's voice earlier in a game today, which I didn't think was going to happen. He won't be resurfacing for this game. I try to keep those lives separate, thank you. This is my third year GMing, DMing, hosting, whatever, a game for the Meowrathon. I frequently DM a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and yeah, play as a character in our OD&D crew. So what we're going to do is do a round robin of everybody's real name, there may be a little, game experience, that cattail, and also their character name, but there is a little extra layer that I added to the Crash Pandas, and maybe when everybody mutes their system, I'll tell the audience what's going on. So how about we start it off with Ari? And you're muted.
Oh,
There we go.
so, men, stop mansplaining. No.
Oh, wow. Mute was better.
Everyone to all the other players to actually mute the audio of their computer. Is that what it is? Josh?
What?
I believe you're muted.
You're muted, Dan.
I know. I didn't want to double up the voice. I was yelling. Did you want everyone else to actually silence their computer so they can't hear? Is that what the plan was?
Yes, the players.
Oh.
So
no,
you need a
after we
symbol.
We're going to introduce ourselves first and our
Oh,
character
okay.
names.
I wasn't sure if this was that. Okay. Never
No,
mind.
and then audience, please keep your speakers on so you hear all of this, please.
Josh, do you want to give us a sign? Not now, obviously, but when we all leave, when we can.
Yeah, I'm going to
Come
assign
back.
everybody a number, and when I hold my number up,
Okay.
you're good to go.
Perfect.
Okay,
We're
so put your
reading-
headphones back on real quick.
So are we
I was
reading?
jumping
Millie?
the gun.
Yeah, Dan jumped the gun on it. So Millie, everybody's going to introduce their real life stuff, whatever kind of
I want to let Tennile know to put on her
Whatever
headphones. I
crap.
think she took them off. You good? Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. So, our real. I'm not. How am I muted?
Tennille, can
okay.
you hear us?
Yeah. But.
Okay, let's just roll with it. We'll
You said tell that it was okay to put her headphones on. Tell her to put on headphones. Tell her to put on headphones.
Okay, so you can hear us.
You just can't talk?
Yeah, she says I can't hear you. Just saying it's good.
No, I can hear you. Wait,
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
When
We
are
can
we
all
supposed to
listen
not
right now.
listen?
I
We're
told
all
you guys.
listening.
I told you all this was going to be a rough start. It's going to get really
That
fun.
was all my fault. I jumped the
Thanks.
gun on the headphone thing.
Thanks,
I
Dan.
donate $100 for us to stop being confused. Okay, I'm Ari. I am with the OD&D squad, and then I just say who I'm playing, right?
Just your character name.
Okay, I'm Mr. Fingers. End scene.
Melly?
Hi, I'm Melly, at Melly _Leah_ on Instagram, and I am playing Claudia de los Joie, also known as Claus.
Paula?
I am Paula, owner of Witchy Vintage. You can find me at Witchy Vintage on Instagram, and I am playing Kathy Ray.
Tennille?
I'm Tennile. You can find me on Instagram at Tennille Marie, and I am playing Justine Flea, aka Fleabag.
And Dane?
my name is Dane. I go by the handle D and Dane on the internet, typically Twitch, TikTok. I think my Twitter handle is Dane, not Dane, so that one's a little bit weird. And I am playing Stripes Mackenzie.
Okay, so here's how it's going to go. I'm going to give each of you a number. I'm going to have you mute or, deafen yourselves in some way, and I will explain to the audience what's going on. Then I will start signaling numbers, and we'll go from there. Once you're done with your backstory, I'll have you turn off your sound, and we'll move to the next person. Melly, we'll have you start as number 1. Paula, number 2. Dane, 3. Tennille, 4. And Ari, 5.
Oh.
How about give me thumbs up when you can't hear?
Oh, I'm so pretty, pretty. Can you hear me? Will you hear me?
You all eat your boogers. All right.
Okay. So, what am I doing here?
Introducing your
confessional?
character and your backstory.
All right. You guys, gotta bear with me. Because I'm not a raccoon. I'm a cat. Okay?
Did you want to
But
talk
there's
about?
this,
Okay, sorry.
but there's this guy, you see. He's my nemesis. Bill. He put a garden right in the sunny spot that I normally nap in on the eastern side of his house. And I got used to that. I moved to the north. It was fine. But now he's digging up for the north, So I am fed up, and the only way I can really get to Bill is if I win the prize at this race. So I've got to convince these despicable, ridiculous, bandit masked buffoons to trust me. And so to do so, I must become one of them.
All right. I'll have you take your headphones off. So, audience, for all of you who are listening, what's going on is each person is either a cat or a raccoon playing in this game. But what I haven't told all the players is that they are all secretly cats and they think they're participating in a group of raccoons. So that's going to be our main twist at the end. It's a world where raccoons and cats don't trust each other. Coming up next, we'll start with Paula.
Okay. I am playing Kathy Ray. She is a sweet as pie Southern gal. She is fluffy and gray, and she's got her hair kind of teased up a bit in the front. And she is actually not a raccoon. She is a cat. She is having a bit of a midlife crisis, and so she's decided to run away from her very boring, middle aged owner named Rupert. And in the process, she has stolen his cell phone and also is wearing a bit of a I'm gonna try not to put to like make spoilers, but she's wearing a bit of a disguise in the form of a mask to look like a raccoon.
Perfect. Another thing I didn't mention is all the players get items, but each player who's a cat has received a bandit mask. Here we go.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't cheating.
Oh, I keep explaining rules in between each person.
Oh, perfect. I came in at like something. I was like, oh no, back out. Hold on. So yeah, as mentioned previously, I'm playing Stripes Mackenzie. I can't see anything with these on, so I'm gonna take them off. Heard it in a movie. Thought it sounded cool. I'm a gearhead. Happens to know nothing about street racing or cars, but I want everyone to think that I do. I have a human rival and a pack of children. They used to chase me on their bikes, and I swore revenge. One day, I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna win a street race, and then I'll show those little punks who's boss. They definitely know of my existence, and yeah, secretly, I have a secret. I'm secretly a cat. So keep that just between you and me, though. All right?
Yeah, listeners, just us.
Yeah.
Cool Kids
Yeah.
Club.
Typically seen wearing a bandit mask. Got to blend in, you understand. And I've got a lit cigar. Something else you'll find out about later.
And the item description for that is how does it stay lit this whole time?
I don't know. I don't question it. Just
No
does.
one knows.
Yeah, and I got a little something that I'm keeping in surprise, just in case I need it.
All right. Hi again. I'm Tennile. So I'm playing Justine Flea, aka Just a Feline, and I'm a secret cat. My bio is that I'm Justine Flea, but around the alleys I'm known as Fleabag, because once I'm under your skin, it's harder to get rid of me than those bags under your eyes. Pun intended. I may be new to the streetcar racing game, but I've already got a reputation. I'm known for making moves that are fast and reckless, and no matter how messy it ends up being, you can't help but want to see more. Just like my dating game. I'm here to win or go down in a blaze of glory. And if there's a score settled, well, then it's a day well played. And my secret backstory is that I've come into this wild world of street racing for one reason and one reason only: revenge. I'm here to take down my nemesis, Big Bobby, a raccoon known for running these streets and having a tight grip on the race scene. See, the thing is, when I was just a kitten, Big Bobby, or as I knew him back then, Lil Bo, and I were thick as thieves. He was the fox to my hound. We used to play together, share snacks, tell each other everything. Little did I know, he was actually a thief. Next thing I know, he'd stolen not only my heart, but all my cat food and toys. And word on the street is that he's not only selling my goods on the Black Mask Bandit Market, Black Market for short, but he's been bad-mouthing cats in general, and bad-mouthing me in particular. You see, I just can't have that. So I'm here to ruin not only his reputation, but his whole empire. And if I have to team up with a bunch of sneaking and snaking, no good, dirty, rotten raccoons to do it, well then hot damn, I'm gonna.
Fantastic.
Is that
Thank you.
Oh shit, you muted.
What
Yeah. Is that it?
What were the goods that Big Bobby's?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, it's all good. What were the goods that Big Bobby's selling out from underneath you?
He's got my cat toys.
Okay.
Like he stole my cat toys and my food, but like we already know his grubby mitts ate that food immediately. No.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
Oh yeah, so gone.
Okay.
Now I don't trust raccoons none.
Thanks, Tennile.
Yeah. Do you need my equipment or I'm good?
You're good.
Oh, okay, bye.
I know, shush! I have to do a bunch of stuff.
Let me do it.
Am I muted now? You guys, we're getting a divorce now after this weekend.
The rest of the players are going to be
Oh, wait, I
shocked
can't hear
with
you.
that news.
What, Josh?
I said the rest of the players are going to be shocked with that news.
I doubt it. All right, so I'm just reading my backstory.
Yep.
Okay. But I'm doing it in third person because I don't want you to know how he actually sounds.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Fingers once had a home, a family, a warm bed, and all the tuna he could eat. Unfortunately, when his owners brought home a baby, they also moved in Auntie Moira. Moira was allergic to cats with fur and instead brought her hairless cats to live with the family. Moira didn't take long before she talked Mr. Fingers' family into getting rid of him. However, before they could kick their cat out of the house, Mr. Fingers fled into the city. He ran into the garage of his good friend, a raccoon that used to dig through his family's trash cans. The raccoon is sympathetic to Mr. Fingers' plight and invites him to stay as long as he wants. But Mr. Fingers has other plans. He intends to get rid of Moira and her mangy cats and reclaim his rightful place. His raccoon friend implies that he can help him if Mr. Fingers helps him in return. Now he is donning his bandit mask and passing himself off as a raccoon. He just needs to stay disguised long enough to win the race and get home.
So, Ari,
Yeah.
do you want it to be your cousin or your raccoon friend that set everybody up for this race?
Well, I think it should be my raccoon friend, but we're saying he's my cousin.
Okay.
And he has to introduce me because I can only speak raccoon.
Wait.
It's a different accent. They might not understand.
Okay, that sounds great.
I'm a Canadian raccoon.
All right, everybody.
Hey, Josh, just before we get going, could you show us
Yeah.
your shirt?
Yeah.
Yes. So I wore this shirt specially for this. It's live fast, eat trash. I know all you can see is the live fast part. I'll sit up a little more in celebration for our Trash Pandas game. So, start out, we'll talk about rules real quick, then we'll go into the setting of the game and get us rolling. No pun intended, but it happened there. So, Crash Pandas is an RPG, also blind bidding system game. So most of the interactions, like for instance, the way we are going to start this game is our speed hungry team is going to be hanging out behind a dumpster here and will have to role play their way into their racing vehicle. So that's, using those stats that everybody has, which is alacrity, moving quickly, leaping, climbing, chutzpah, schemes, ruses, disguises, ferociousness, scratching, biting, maiming, and rotundity, remaining steadfast in adversity thanks to your general roundness. And we'll apply those to whatever situations we encounter as best we can. But then when we get to the actual racing, what happens is each round of the game, the players, without communicating what they're going to choose, picks a number between 1 and 6. So however you all want to show me that, Paula made cards for it, which was fantastic. Aries got playing cards. It can be as simple as holding up fingers if you really want to. It's revealing at the same time. So 1 is break, 2 is turn left, 3 is turn right, 4 is use item, 5 is accelerate, and 6 is action. So, in a moment of desperation, all of the players could be turning left and turn the car in 180 degrees or something like that. So it's very chaotic. And then so for each raccoon pushing on the pedal, you gain 1 speed. At the end of each driving round, I roll d6 equal to the number of speed you have. So if you're, and I don't know, the last game I played, we just said like 1 speed is about 10 miles an hour. So when you get up to like 50 miles an hour, I'll roll 5 d6s. For each one that passes, which anytime you're trying to pass something, or when I make this roll, a pass is a 4 and up. So we're just looking for pass or fails. You're not adding anything up, except for your passes, I guess. There's a little bit of math, simple math. When I succeed on my rolls, you all get something I call trash points. And this is a community pool of points that you can use for extra cool feats. Like everybody has to agree to spend these trash points, but it's something like, you know, hitting your rival off the side of the road, doing a really cool jump, finding a shortcut route, um, you know, and whatever else the team can think of, maybe pulling a really janky fix on the vehicle. The downside of that, if it's a fail, your vehicle takes 1 damage. When your vehicle reaches 10 damage, your car breaks down and you're stranded until you either fix it or find another way to continue in the race. There was, oh, and then one rule I forgot, and bear with me here, I need to pull it up here. I have, you know, only like 30 windows open. Give me just one moment here. You get bonus dice when, does any, sorry, I'm pulling up. I thought I knew the rules. Gotta look it up. You get an extra dice if it ties into your origin story, or if it revolves around the central conflict of your story. So there's a potential of rolling 2 extra dice. Or if our lovely donors want to contribute, you could be rolling so many dice. Does anybody have any questions before we hop into this?
I'm just so nervous.
Don't be nervous. Tennile, we've been through this around
I
last
know!
year. We're good to go.
I play D&D once a week, and every time I start a session, I'm still nervous. I'm like, do I know what I'm doing after like years of playing it? Every time.
Without fail.
I'll shake it off.
Completely agree.
Shake it up. My whole thing is I just want to tell a fun story with you all. So that's the biggest thing. If we break some rules, well, one thing I do want to say before fully jumping into this is a 1-page RPG from Grant Howitt, who has an amazing menagerie of 1-page RPGs that he designs. A game earlier this weekend, Honey Heist, I believe, was written by him.
Morning.
Yeah. The game Tennile and I played, I think, Ari, were you part of that crew last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, the game the 3 of us played last year was written by him. I highly suggest checking his work out and supporting him as an artist. Incredible work, has brought a lot of joy to my life and to others. Multiple playing, you know, D&D or gaming podcasts have played his games for a one shot. So, and they're perfect for this live stream format, and that's why I frequently choose his work. So now that Grant's been bumped, and you know,
So is it just the car that gets damaged, or do the raccoons take damage?
Just the vehicle. Something might happen to you, but specifically in the rules, it says raccoons don't die.
Okay.
I think
There's
it
a long way to go to die until death.
right.
We're all
There's
in traction, but we're not dead.
Just to say, Dan and Kimberly, I saw that note, and I am adding.
My card.
Perfect. Okay. So, we open up to a world where raccoons and cats notoriously don't get along. Which seems self-explanatory, but I want to emphasize they really don't get along. And we enter the scene here, strip out on a kind of more of a little bit of a distant country road. There's still, it's like kind of like one of those janky gas station stops, where it's like they don't even have it paved. It's just gravel going up to the pumps even. Also, it should be said, I know nothing of California. Like the writers of Fast and Furious, I did no research. And so I don't know how street racing works, and I'm a YouTuber mechanic. So if anything's wrong, don't at me. So our heroes are hiding behind this dumpster as racers start to line up. It's evening. No one's racing in the middle of the day. It's kind of out away a little bit. And everyone's here from answering a Craigslist ad from Mr. Finger's dear friend. And it just said, me, raccoon, you, raccoon, race fast, win trash. And everyone here answered that, and through a strict interrogation from Mr. Finger's friend, everybody was approved to be a writer in this trip. And he kind of, he's a little bit older, so it starts out, he's kind of like that first NPC you run into it, like in Zelda, like it's dangerous to go alone, take this guy, like, he's just like, oh man, so I got you all a car. It's pretty dang fast. And I'm going to take it out of screen for a moment and show the audience. It is the taco truck. It's it doesn't look like much, but it'll get you where you're going. So looks like the racers are starting to line up, and they're all kind of congregating out front, chatting. So maybe you could sneak a peek at the competition, but be ready to get in the car and get going. And he throws a key fob to Mr. Fingers so that it's not like it's not turning the key. It's an electric car, easy access. Little paws can easily push these buttons and get it going. Do you want to scope out the competition or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So your fingers, huh? Awesome. Good to know. Fleabag, I'm gonna take a quick lap around the other cars, scope it out.
Yeah, if it's all the same to you, I'll go with.
All
I
right.
got
Who
a
are
little
you?
something that might help us. They call me Stripes McKenzie. I'm the fastest
right,
racer here.
We'll see about that. Glad
Yes,
you're on my
we will.
team. Let's go.
Is anyone joining Strips, McKenzie, and Fleabag?
Mr. Fingers
Come on,
is just
Slim.
scoping out the car, going around, checking under the hood and under the chassis.
You're checking your vehicle out?
Yeah, I want to
There's
see
a
what.
lot of lettuce under the hood, some salsa.
Looks
Is the-
tasty.
First bit of
Puzzle.
chips and salsa free, or do we have to pay for that?
It's always free.
So
Puzzle go with.
okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
hi y'all. I'm Kathy Ray. I'll go with you.
So I will let's all do, besides Mr. Fingers, an alacrity check.
So
Just want to
3d6.
let everyone know too that there's an advantage each for everybody from a donation.
So I'll let you all choose. You'll have to track that. I'll let you choose when to add 2 extra dice for the advantage.
I rolled 2 5s, so that
That's 2
2
passes.
Okay.
3 passes.
I rolled
Oh.
a 6, 4, and a 5.
Wow. 3 passes.
Shit. So I rolled 4 dice, right? Okay. So I
Yep.
got a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 3.
No.
Whoa. Okay. So
Rough day for Fleabag.
Sounds like Fleabag's checking out the car with me.
everyone except for Fleabag is able to kind of like bob and weave through the tires. It's getting dark. And they're able to successfully get up close enough to scope out the competition. Fleabag, it's kind of like like if Jack Black were trying to sneak around. You think you're being sneaky, but you're doing rolls. You're kind of doing some like ninja moves. Like it's difficult really to tell what's going on. The other drivers seem to be kind of absorbed in conversation and comparing their vehicles, trying to get in each other's heads. And fortunately, no one notices this Jack Black-esque raccoon tumbling around.
Do any of the vehicles seem better than the others, as far as we can tell?
Oh, okay. So I'll introduce the drivers and their vehicles. So, and for the audience, I'll also show off. I looked so hard to find a regular yellow taxi, and all I could find was this British one. So, Taxi Pete has been changed to Taxi Pip, but because I don't want to do an English accent, he is this surfer bro who just has his own like weird shtick for his taxi business. Like you can tell it's his because he has like the British flag in vest form, but he has like frayed sleeves. But he's got long, luxurious blonde hair. He's wearing his sunglasses at night. And he's not really taking part in the hassling of other drivers. Taxi Pip's just a real chill dude. And then in this bad boy, this dark charger, the members of the team that can see this driver are immediately intimidated. This man, and I use air quotes, is this huge bald dude with rippling muscles, and his name is Dom Nook. But upon closer inspection, the reason he's so intimidating, your trained critter eyes can see that he's a much better coordinated team of raccoons in a human skin. And his bulging muscles are, in fact, like raccoons kind of wriggling around within his extremities to move this awful thing.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Dom Nook is possibly one of my worst creations I've ever come up with for a game.
I mean, you don't ever say no to family.
Another racer seems to have kind of a female shape, but you're not really sure. That's the best I can describe. They're in like a leather jacket and pants, but for some reason they're wearing a motorcycle helmet and kind of mumbling everything they say. So it's really hard to tell what's going on in there. And they will be driving this sweet little ride. You, of course, are in the taco truck. And then the last racer, Mr. Fingers, there's something very familiar about this guy. You can't quite put a pin on it, but he's just like,
I wasn't there yet. Should I just run to catch up?
oh, I
feel like-
figured would give you a little session with the vehicle real quick.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're just going through the racers real fast. He's got a leather jacket with studs on it. His hair's in a mohawk, and he's like, "Punk Dad, yeah, let's
Oh,
get some
dear.
racing done." And like, you just can't put your little critter paw on it. Like, something is hauntingly familiar about this man's voice and just general look. Okay, Mr. Fingers, what are you trying to do with the vehicle?
Well, I have a. Is my cousin still there?
He's hanging out by the dumpster.
Okay,
He's-
so
He's a,
from behind the dumpster, I like pull this huge turbo rocket, and I chitter to him in my voice, and ask him how we can attach it to the taco.
he pats himself down and out of a little furry pocket pulls out some really small, flimsy looking nuts and bolts.
Yes. Maybe we claw through the dumpster and find some like rigging, some metal pieces.
You find
bolt it.
even rustier nuts and bolts.
There we go.
Yeah, give me a chutzpah check.
All right, so that's how many dice is the number?
Yeah, that's yep.
Oh,
So you get to roll 3 dice. Or
Alright.
if you want to use your advantage, you can roll more. I'll let you even roll and see if you want to add to it.
Now,
I'm a kind.
How do we determine if something ties in with our backstory?
Well, I'm going to say a rocket doesn't really tie in with your backstory.
You don't know that.
I don't know how you got this item, but unless you can explain it, if you can explain it well enough, I'll give you that extra die.
No, I was just curious. I'm saving that for other things. All right, I got a 6, 5, and a 4.
Oh, dang!
Are you sure it doesn't tie in with my? I obviously have some skills.
Okay, I was going to. The more fails you had, the higher the chance that rocket was going to break off. But even with those flimsy nuts and bolts, you're able to affix the rocket so perfectly.
We're raccoons. We have thumbs. We're awesome.
Great. And then so all of a sudden, you see this tough looking little bald man like come walking across from the gas station. He's got a scar over one eye. He's like just rough looking guy. He's like, "All right, racers, time to get."
Can Kathy Ray go over to, while people are distracted, go over to the black car, and she wants to try and chew the brake line? And she could, if she has time, she would use her cell phone to like look up where that is.
Yeah, give me a chutzpah roll.
Okay.
Similarly, I was also wanting to sabotage the black car.
Oh, I got
Oh.
2 6s and a 2.
Okay. Well, with the announcer okay, let's retcon the announcer. I'll give you all an action before the race starts. Yeah, so with 2 passes and a fail, you're able to chew mostly through the brake line. You're able to look it up. You got me. I'm a firm YouTube mechanic, so like I believe in that. That's a great hook. But with the amount of time you're not able to fully, but these brakes aren't going to last.
I would like to attach my grappling hook to the car somehow.
To your vehicle? Or
To the taco vehicle that we all are
Okay.
driving, yes?
yeah. Okay.
So the idea is that it's mounted so that it can be aimed and shot.
Okay.
Because it already comes like that. It just needs to be like bolted on.
Fair
We
enough.
used all our bolts.
Give me another chutzpah check.
I have 4 for chutzpah. That is a 4, a 4, a 3, and a 2.
Okay. With 2 passes and 2 fails, Mr. Fingers' friend like pats for some more bolts and then rummages through the trash to find those rusty ones again. So you are able to affix it to the vehicle, but it's possibly less sound than the rocket.
It's too late to use advantage, isn't it?
If you want to use your advantage, you can go for it
Okay.
and add 2 more to your roll.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Okay.
I'm in the same spot, aren't I?
I mean, it's fixed more. I'll say that. It's way
Right.
sturdier than it was 1 roll ago.
I think taking a page out of Kathy Ray's book, Stripes is going to kind of swiggle his way up under into the engine block, taking a puff from his cigar, using it to illuminate the interior just a little bit. He's going to
Nice.
pull out his lead pipe and just stick it somewhere.
Give me a chutzpah check. A lot of schemes happening right away.
I'm going to go ahead and use my advantage. But I got a 6, 6, a 1, and a 2, so 2 successes, 2 fails.
Okay.
And the other 2 dice, a 4 and a 3, so
Okay.
3 successes, 3 fails.
Yeah, you're able to jam it into. Actually, roll 1 more dice because you are a gearhead.
Oh yeah, definitely know where this is going. 4.
Yeah. Oh man, with your past experience watching all the movies, watching some of those mechanic TV shows, you're able to fit that pipe into a spot that looks real important.
We're the only raccoons in this turf.
If you came for car lingo, you're watching the wrong live stream. Okay, and I think Fleabag is the last one to.
Yeah, so I've kind of made a fool of myself with my sneaking. It's not really working out for me, so I'm just trying to get into game mode. I am here to wreck stuff. So I am just like focusing up, like got my like driving gloves on, like
Nice.
ready to go in, hoping to hop into the driver's seat. But yeah, I'm
Okay,
ready.
Great. Mr. Fingers, so while everyone was checking out the drivers, you were affixing the rocket. Do you have any other action you want to
I want
hold
to give
before?
the team a pep talk.
Okay, so after all the shenanigans, the team starts to circle back up to the vehicle. You hear from behind the dumpster, yeah!
Good point. Good point. I never thought of it that way before.
Thank
Yes,
you,
of course,
Mr.
of course.
Fingers. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
You know, I gotta say,
okay.
Fleabag, those was pretty sweet moves we were seeing back there. Maybe you could give us a demonstration sometime, show us some of, I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Yeah, you've ain't seen a lot of things I got to show you.
That's probably true. We just met like an hour ago. That's probably true.
We'll see how this race goes.
You gotta focus up.
All right, so
Gotta
you all
do your
see
shit.
that same little mean guy that had walked out previously and turned around because he had a bathroom emergency come back out, and you see all the other
We've all been
drivers
there.
like, yeah, oh, I've been there for sure. No judgment on this poor gent. Uh, and he starts, making some game announcements. All right, racers, you all know what the prize is. But just in case, I know we got some latecomers, and I don't know what accent I'm doing. I'm horrible with voices, so bear with me on this. He's like, the winner of this race gets to go out to Trash Island. That's right. Trishy Tonka's opening her magical Trash Island up to the lucky guests who get the golden ticket at the end of this race. In case this joke was going over anybody's heads. And that means the only rule is there are no rules. Let's see it dirty. I want to see some real Mad Max shit out there. And he pulls a white handkerchief out of his pocket and lets it drop.
Wait, is he wearing Daisy Dukes and a cutoff, like a halter top?
No, but he
Please?
has some really nice heels on.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Ruby red. They're beautiful.
Aw.
And so as the handkerchief drops to the ground, we'll start our first round of blind bidding for the race.
Oh dear.
And you're just starting off on a straight stretch here. Like, you got to get up some speed, get going. So when everybody is ready with their number, I'll try to speak clearly. Everybody ready? We'll all reveal at once. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so I have Ari. Is that 5?
Yeah.
A little hard for me to read. 5,
I'm
5,
sorry. I'll make
5.
you new ones.
And Stripes Mackenzie, what was yours?
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. You
put
can
it
just
on-
hold up fingers
it-
if you want.
I put it on a die because I'm dumb that way.
Well, nice. Okay, so the game originally, you can all put your numbers down, is played with a die, but
Oh, okay.
I thought that might be a little trickier to read.
100%. I got it. I'm working on a solution.
So you all start peeling out real fast. A bunch of little paws go and hit the accelerator, boosting you up. And I'm going to keep a tally of different things up here for you. So green will represent your speed. So you are already up to 4 speed, zipping ahead of the competition.
Hell yeah.
The mysterious driver kind of pulling in close, but like no one's really peeling out quite as much ferociousness, you can say, as your vehicle. And as you're pulling forward quickly, you hear like a like an engine that sounds like it had a lead pipe shoved into it. I'm sorry, Ari, I did this in the wrong order. So typically as we do this, it's numerically, so I should have done the use item first.
What do you mean?
Or who was...
That
Oh,
was
that
me.
Tennile, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tennile. That
Oh,
one's
it's
on
okay.
me.
No, I'm still confused as well. So right when we are about to get going, I'm gonna pop in my cassette tape of Queen's greatest hits and crank that shit to get myself good going.
Nice.
It's my racing music.
Yes.
Here to
And
win.
because it is so epic and so rockin', one Punk Dad, he doesn't even start. He hears Queen's greatest hits pop off, and even though he's Punk Dad, he can't turn down a classic. And I will give you one more speed. The engine responds to the rockin' tunes of Queen. Hearing Freddie Mercury really revs this engine.
Don't we?
Same.
Yeah.
And so I will first roll. We're at 5. So I'm going to roll 5 die and see what you get. Okay, so it's 2 passes and 3 fails. Excuse me. So your vehicle is going to take 3 damage.
No.
It's a taco truck. You peeled out way hard on that.
Oh.
But
No,
on the plus
Taco
side, you are going to get 2 trash points.
Yay.
Trash points,
What do
yeah.
trash points do?
So it's kind of like advantage, or
Okay,
you
got
can
it.
do extra cool stuff with the trash points. There's something else I was going to add, but oh yeah, okay. So on this straight stretch, as you start, peeling out here and gaining speed, so I will represent this. I don't know how visible this is going to be. That's not bad. So this dotted line will always represent. So this is this round. The next dotted line will represent what's coming up. And for some reason, at this time of night, with all the commotion going on, there is a dude pushing a fruit stand cart into the road. It's getting later. He's deciding to pack it up. It looks like it's full of these round green objects. Maybe none of you have necessarily seen them in this shape, like in the trash it might have been chopped up or
Oh.
So now we'll start our next round of blind bidding.
Okay, hold on.
I'm so excited.
Alright,
And so I did designate a left and a right here. So
which one is Dom's car?
the one back here
Okay.
that hasn't gotten going.
Got it.
Engine pipe trouble happens every time.
For some people.
I did not expect you all to immediately be like, no, screw Dom.
I have something with my backstory why I feel that way. I'm gonna use it eventually.
I'll lose to a human. I'm not going to lose to another batch of raccoons.
It's just a natural. You look at that and you're like, God made a mistake.
Everybody ready? Sorry, I was like, let's get going, but it's me you're waiting for. Let's do numbers. Okay. We got 3 3s and 2 5s.
Oh no.
Okay, so
We're going to go real fast to the right.
yeah.
Yeah, screw Dom.
Pop the e-brake. Let's go.
All right.
Drift.
Wow. I'm trying to yeah, already. So since there's no action being taken, we're gonna kind of combine these two into you see the little cart vendor and you come cruising up and it's a full drift. You've turned 90 degrees, you're hitting the acceleration, you're now moving sideways. Everyone else is kind of
Oh no.
The mystery driver's kind of holding back now. Taxi Pip, as you pull sideways for this crazy turn, you can see Taxi Pip driving with his knees, lighting a joint, and Dom's car still hasn't started up.
Which one had the brakes sabotaged on it?
That was
Dom's.
Dom's car, yeah.
Dom's, okay.
So
Yeah,
let me reset here a little bit. Yeah, you go just drifting on by the cart vendor. I just got surprised with some total domination. A great Oregon beer, if in case anybody's wondering. So this is
domination.
what was that?
That's a total domination.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dang. That
Yes.
makes it taste a little less good.
Aw.
Oh.
All right. So you're coming up from this straight stretch into the first country road turn here.
Uh-oh.
And we are not turning that direction right now.
We're gonna have to go backwards, guys. How come there's not a
Yes.
reverse?
Yeah, there's not.
Oh,
That's
you know,
exactly what I was thinking.
what we could do, because I always felt like use item and action are very similar, we could change 4 to reverse.
Yes.
I
Oh, you
will
mean
say,
6?
Yeah.
I
6
thought
is
I'd
an
keep 6
action.
as the action item one and change
Oh,
4
I get
to.
it. Got it.
Okay, so 4 is reverse.
Does that sound good?
Okay.
Sure.
Yes. This isn't
Wait.
chaotic enough, Josh. We have to make
Right.
it more.
We have to make it more chaotic and change rules mid-game. And then we added 2 more speed. So if we're going by the increments we set here, you're going 70 miles an hour, drifting around a little cabbage cart, and coming up to a first country road turn.
Is it by like the narrowest of margins, where like the back of our car just barely skates by?
Oh yeah, like it
Yeah,
has
how
a
is
little
cabbage
spoiler
going?
on the back. It like the first few cabbages in the cart just got like sliced. The top, they got scalped there.
So are we all just sitting in the driver's seat and like all grabbing the wheel and the
That's
stick
how I
shifting at the
picture
same time?
it.
Okay.
Just like chaos in the front seat. Like,
Kathy Ray's holding on to the rearview mirror. Her legs are going.
ooh,
Okay.
dang. Okay.
Ready?
So, I'm just
Yeah.
adding up your points
Oh,
here
right,
real
our
quick.
damage and stuff.
So,
Oh, our damage. Do we get more damage?
you got a total of 5 trash points and 4 more damage.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
So we're 2 away
So-
from breaking down.
3 away.
3 away? Oh, right.
Yep.
We're gonna have to steal a car.
Go back for the cabbage cart.
Maybe I was too busy writing stuff on the dry erase. Pause for Millie.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm taking a message.
Oh yeah,
That's
no
my
problem.
brain. My brain, it does not seem to compute things today.
Oh, it's all good. You are MVP of the Meowrathon this year
Oh,
for
yeah,
how much
totally.
you've done.
Oh, thank you.
All right, everybody ready?
Oh, oh,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay, let's reveal. All right.
Wild. All over the map.
Okay, hold on here. I got 1, a 2, a 3, and 2 4s. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
so with the 1, and describe, you see this turn coming up. I'll for this, I want to know what was going through everyone's heads on this one. So 1, braking. I'm taking away 1 speed for it.
Popping the e-brake. Helping us drift through this turn.
For more drifting.
Yeah.
Nice. And then we have a turn left. Which,
It's like Kennedy too.
yeah, we're gonna do a little more of an extreme turn here. And then a turn right. So it's just
Dang
like a lot of swerving on the road.
I thought
Oh,
maybe
no.
like I could get us completely facing the right direction, but backwards, so that we could like backwards. I don't know. It made sense in my head. I was going for it.
Actually, we'll turn it back here because that's the
Thank
left
you.
and the right.
There we go.
Because with 2 reverses, the e-brakes popped, unpopped, and now, even though it's an electric car, we'll say it has a stick. I like the idea of it being a manual taco
Yeah,
truck that's
totally.
electric. This is the way of the future.
Yes.
Tesla,
Okay.
get your crap together. Like, this is what the people want. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to describe? Okay. I got a note here. While I'm writing down my note and I'm pretending maybe this is in bad taste. I don't think it's too soon. I haven't heard anything in the news. Every time I'm writing and my camera shakes, I'm pretending it's a little mini earthquake in California here, since that's where the game is set. Sorry, Tennille.
Not good.
I
If
think this is
you
made
take
of
your
particle
camera more,
board.
that would really add to the experience of the game.
So Kathy Ray is just hanging on the steering wheel, and she's like, "Left, left, y'all, left."
And Claus is down working the gear shift.
Nice.
I mean, she's trying to pretend that she's got opposable thumbs, but she doesn't. And so it's a tricky thing. And she's very glad that she has Ari, I forgot your raccoon's name.
Oh, Mr.
Mr.
Fingers.
Fingers.
Mr. Fingers. She's very happy that Mr. Fingers is there to help.
Oh yes, definitely.
Excuse me. While Kathy Ray's hanging, yelling left, Fleabag's just on the other side, like, what?
Nothing go right.
I don't know what this does, but I'm just moving it up and down.
Stop messing with the
Okay,
window.
so
Just
now-
sit on it and be done.
now that you're in reverse, I think this is really fun. The directions are going to be backwards.
Oh,
if you're trying to make a turn.
No! What did I do?
So it's going to do, this country road thing here. Let me roll for your speed real quick. I'll let you all do a little planning while I roll this out.
Oh, are we allowed to
Okay, so
metagame?
currently, are we
Oh, I'm
are we
sorry. What-
facing like up or down? Or
What was that?
I'm a little confused as to the orientation of our vehicle, as
So,
in which
now you're in
direction
reverse,
is it currently moving. So we're in
going
reverse, moving
this
that
way.
way, moving forward. Great, excellent. That is what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Got the suggestion we should do a quick bio break after this round. So we'll do one more round of bidding, but I do want to reveal how much damage and trash points you all got.
Oh dear.
I don't like the sound of that.
So your speed is 6. I rolled 6 dice, and you got 5 trash points
Woo-wee.
and 1 damage.
Yay!
Woo!
Threading the needle.
So
All right.
you can try to use an action also to repair the car in motion. You don't have to wait until it breaks down. I would like to toss that out there.
What's currently broken on the car?
Like, this poor car has been put through the roughest acceleration it's ever gone through. Maybe some hubcaps peeled off in that. Then freaking 90-degree Tokyo drift, like messing with the shocks a little bit. Popped into reverse, grinding gears, going like 70.
What could possibly be wrong with the car?
If like Mr. Finger's cousin can like see this action off in the distance, and his little paws are just on his head, like, what have I done?
Oh my goodness.
And then the functional drivers.
Oh, I'm not crying. You're crying.
Oh, I forgot one.
Okay, we'll do this
okay.
round of blind
Okay.
bidding. I'll add everything up. And so it's never really defined when you can use trash points. So I'll let you trade trash points for an extra die. So anybody who wants to add something to an extra die, or if during an action, if the party agrees, you can spend some arbitrary amount. We'll decide on how difficult the task is to complete that action. Does that sound good with everyone?
Yes.
Since you have a lot now. All right, let's see those numbers. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have 2 3s and 3 6s.
I feel like that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm like so amped that somebody was on my 3 wavelength. I'm here for it. Yes.
Yeah.
This way we can turn around and fix our car. It's pretty. It's perfect.
Okay. So
Kathy Ray is gonna bring out her cell phone and be like, "Yo, I think we need to fix the car. Look something up if we need to figure that out."
I did say that since you were in reverse, it was backwards. So we'll resolve the 2 turn rights first, which technically would be kind of like in that direction, right?
Oh,
Oh
I
no!
thought
I was
No, it should
trying
be
to
like if
make
you're
it go
driving
the other
the car, it should
way.
be
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
her. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. We're like trying to
Alright,
point the wheels
alright.
in that direction.
Because if you,
Yeah,
you
I'm,
turn the
I'm
wheel
like
to the right.
imagining we're in the front of the car, and I'm like, this
Okay.
would be right.
Yeah,
Alright,
and
I
we're
got
just
you
like
then.
we're kind of like holding on to the wheel and just like
Yes.
Alright, alright. You found how to break the game. If you argue enough, I just give in. You're good.
Yay.
I would like to say that I'm glad I'm not the only person being like, okay, so it's this way. I think maybe.
I'm just trying to put you all in danger.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we
just
can do
wanted
that
to
for
see the move.
ourselves.
You gotta do the motion. You gotta do the motion.
Okay. So the 3 with actions, I don't really have a good system for choosing who goes first on that. Kathy Ray, you were saying something.
I want to try and fix the car.
She's getting YouTube up.
Yeah, I'm using YouTube. I've seen people do that before, so
She got
I'm
5G.
using YouTube to see if I can fix the car.
Okay. Is anybody else going to is that their plan also?
It was
Yeah,
mine as well,
well-
but yeah.
I pull a big huge wrench out of somewhere. My plan was just to haul off and hit the car until it started working again.
Okay.
But YouTube sounds like a better plan.
Straps McKenzie, you know about cars, don't you?
Oh yeah, tons. As a quick clarifying question, trash heist, trash car master.
Trash master.
Is this a car made of tacos, or is it just a normal car that just looks like a taco? I need to know.
You need to
An
ask my
internal
cousin.
That's a
combustion
great
engine
question.
made out of tacos.
Because you mentioned like lettuce and like salsa in the engine block, so I've been thinking that this is like a taco shell that we
Like-
found and taped together or something. I don't know.
I did as a joke, and I'll say it's 50-50.
Ooh, okay.
Like you were sitting on comfy, soft flour tortilla seats.
Yum.
Kathy Ray's gonna take a bite.
That's one more damage. No.
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 Damn it.
So Stripes because he doesn't
Tries to knead it back into shape.
definitely knows how to fix a car, and he knows that the one thing that he wants to do right now is using his cigar to melt some cheese to like plaster
Oh,
the car
perfect.
safely.
Yes.
I will give you an extra die for that roll even. 2 extra die, because 1, it builds into your backstory, and 2, using the cheese of your taco truck is amazing. Kathy Ray, you will also get 1 extra die for using the phone, since it kind of ties into your backstory.
Is this a chutzpah or?
Yes, sorry, it's a chutzpah check.
Oh.
Let's go.
2 successes and 2 failures.
Okay.
Can I use my advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 2 successes.
Wow. Okay.
5 successes, 1 failure.
Jeez.
Wow.
Twos, actually.
Nice.
Mr. Fingers.
Chutzpah. Okay. I don't have anything in my background about cars, so
Or tacos.
I got 2 success, 1 failure.
Wow. Okay. With an overwhelming amount of successes, arbitrarily, I'm going to remove 5 of those damage that your car has
Nice.
sustained.
Yay.
Team.
So I'm going to do my roll real quick, and then we'll pause for a bio break.
All right.
You gotta fix the shell. It's always the shell. It's cracks first.
Ooh, and it was a good thing you did,
Oh.
because I didn't think my tally marks were going to start interrupting the rest of the game. You got 3 trash points and 3 damage.
Oh.
The the wind drag is starting to like peel the crunchy taco siding a little bit.
More cheese. We need more cheese.
We forgot to bake it first.
And yeah, so you're going full blast reverse with racers right in front of you. And on that note, we'll take a quick 5 minutes. Is that cool for everyone?
Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah, that should be enough to like nuke some dino nuggies and shove them in my face.
There we go.
All right. Well, we're switching over.
No, don't put us back.
Too late, you're back.
Oh, damn it.
All right, we join our furry racers in the next leg of the race, going full reverse. And we'll bump you up around the corner here a little bit. You're able to slide into it. The mystery racers kind of hot on your toes rather than your heels. Punk Dad's gaining some speed, and Taxi Pip's still now you can see that you're in reverse. He has gone through the joint, is driving with his knees again, lighting up a full bong. Like he's just ripping it. No one knows why he's racing, but it's clear he would rather be surfing and doing other things. It's for advertisement for his business,
Got it.
even though it's an illegal street race.
Yes.
Does he have like marks on his car for like his business, like NASCAR, but you know, as classy as a raccoon street race can be?
Oh yeah, it's like one of my favorite jokes in Ricky Bobby in the end race when he's like, "I'm driving for me," and his car only says "me" on it. It's just like Taxi Pip on there.
Yep.
I do want to say that someone donated, and we do have an obstacle coming up, but I want the team to be less of an obstacle for themselves first. If
Not
that
gonna
makes
happen.
sense.
Not gonna happen.
Bold assumption.
Good luck.
Look, we just met. You can't expect a whole lot from a Craigslist crew.
Yeah. You're lucky you didn't get murdered.
Okay. So the next, you can see in the rear view mirror, the next stretch after this curve is it's going to straighten out again into a straight stretch. So you're concerned about this corner. And yeah. Melly, if you want to just say your number, oh, you're ready?
Well, not entirely. I'll just be up for a sec.
Okay,
so
sounds
wait,
good.
What did we decide was...
Now that the car is facing this way exactly, and I can point out,
So we'd want to
if
go...
you turn, you're going to turn towards the left.
Okay. So
Because
we
I
want
said it was right.
We want to turn left.
Okay.
Okay.
And we turn left by turning.
Yeah, see, the reverse isn't so fun now, is it?
All right.
Look,
It's
when
still
he
fun.
left.
It's still fun. Cat, you stay away from my nuggies.
All right. Let's reveal.
Oh, I didn't
Got
get my
a
thing.
6, a 3, a 6, a 1, and a 2. Okay. Okay. So who was 1? Sorry, I just look at the numbers so I can. Okay.
It was me. I thinking that turn looks a little wicked sharp. I'm gonna pump the brakes just a little bit.
Yeah, Fleabag sees the curve coming up, hops down there. The car slows down a little bit more.
Oh, dear.
What happens between the two critters who did 2 and 3?
Claw
I guess we
fight.
kind of fight for it.
Yeah. We just, like, we're on... both of us
Like,
are
I'm
holding
like
onto
doing
the
a smack
wheel.
paw, and
Yeah.
like Mr. Fingers is the only one with fingers. So like I'm trying to hold on to it with this one paw while smacking with the other.
We're each on one side of the steering wheel while slapping each other with our other hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so the car kind of like, again swerves back and forth, and you clip over the curb. and you can
Oof.
hear like it does
Oh.
not sound good. I'm not going to add damage for it. We'll play it off because the next round of whatever damage I roll will be for that curb.
Oh
Oh
dear.
no. Guys, we gotta fix the car again. It's totally not my fault.
And when you hit that curb, it like jogs the vehicle really hard, and I need everybody just to roll one die, pass or fail.
Oh fudge. 4.
Pass.
Pass.
3.
Fail.
Oh no.
Okay, so claws. Oh no, my notes are getting spread out. Okay, claws, Fleabag, and stripes. All of you just felt the jostle of the vehicle and like you're like, oh. I'm adding my own arbitrary point system of like a little caution for our secret species identities.
Ah.
Mm.
Extreme close up.
Just so you
Okay.
know what's staring.
And then we have 2 folks wanting to do an action.
Yes, Kathy Ray is going to. Since we were closer before to the other cars.
Oh,
So
they're like hot on. Sorry, I didn't update. Taxi Pips, not so much, but
okay. Kathy Ray is gonna try to do a distraction. She is gonna pull out this very tattered looking dog mask that she got from the trash, and she's gonna put it on, and she's gonna hang her head out the window, and she's gonna wave at the drivers of the other car. Hi, y'all! Hey!
I will let you choose between chutzpah because that's kind of a scheme, or rotundity because you're hanging out of a vehicle.
Tunity, because I am maxed out on that one.
Okay.
Okay, I got 3 successes and
Okay.
1
Wow.
fail.
Okay. Yeah. With that, like, I just picture like this awful like kind of ratty like Scooby Doo, like it's kind of hanging off your face even like it's
Yeah.
not a perfect fit. It's just this floppy dog face flaps out of the side of the vehicle and waves at them, and the mystery driver kind of taps the brakes a little bit and loses some pace on that. But Punk Dad actually starts speeding up. And seems kind of aggressive now.
Uh-oh.
Cool. Okay, so I will roll 5. Oh wait, we have one more.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
I think Stripes is trying to like for whatever he can find in the car, trying to like patch this car back together. So, throwing bolts into the sour cream or
Ooh. Okay. Give me an alacrity check. It's like
Ah.
whatever your quickest grab.
sure. We got 3 successes and 1 failure.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, you're able to find like the old cigarette ashtrays that would fold out of doors and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You peel one of those open and it's just full of refried beans.
No.
That'll work.
do you
and
want to
cigarette
use if
Oh.
I want to keep tossing this out here, you have trash points
Oh,
like that nobody's using for actions and stuff.
yeah. Can we?
Can I offer a suggestion for some of our trash points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're unmuted.
I kind of think that we should try and get the car facing forward again with some of them trash, then their trash points.
Can we do that?
Can we? Yeah, is
Um,
that an option?
I'll let you do that next driving round since it's already been. Okay.
Oh no.
That doesn't
Perfect.
go with tacos. Oh no.
It doesn't fit our theme.
So we have another obstacle that will come into play here soon. How many trash points you want to spend? I'll
I
let you
think
spend 1 trash point. I'll trade you 1 trash point per damage.
So 6 total.
So you have 6 damage and 13 trash points.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And you can trade as many as you want. It's not an all or nothing thing.
Let's use 3.
3. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
Everybody down to use 3?
Sure.
Yep.
Oh yay!
Okay. Yeah, those refried beans were hot in the tray, but now they're starting to cool and really hold things, getting that like kind of crusty skin layer going. So like it's like holding a lot better now.
Nature's
The
food.
the crunchy shell isn't flapping in the wind.
It'll hold together, but I don't know for how long.
I always knew Taco Bell refried beans was really just mortar.
Hmm.
Just out there with a trowel, just
Yep.
Sticks to your ribs.
sticks to your ribs.
Yep.
Okay, let's reset this a little bit here.
Oh yeah, we're
They're
not supposed
coming
to
up
come
onto
for.
the straight stretch. And up in the distance, not this round, but your next round, you can see just a dead T in the road.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
And some like, you know, some nice shrubberies.
Oh no.
The dreaded tea.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay. Punk Dad's hot on your fender. Taxi Pip is kind of back there. Same with Mystery Racer. And before we get into your next round of driving, so the first one's going to be just this straight stretch. The next one will be that T in the road. But there's like this little late night really like oddly fancy taco cart right there. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, crashing through the cart, Dom enters the race again. But
No.
sends the little taco carts fancy ingredients all over the road, raining down anchovies of all ingredients all across. And so I'm going to, with that obstacle, take away 1 dice. If you try to turn, you have to do it with 1 less dice because anchovies are notoriously oily.
Oh no.
Yep, I haven't forgot that one. We got 1 other obstacle. These are horrible little fish. Yeah, they're turning into little circles. I'm done. Started trying to get technical, and they also looked at the camera. I was like, they just look like dots anyway.
They look great. I love them. Except for not right now, because we have to turn.
Yeah, now it's oily.
All
Can
right.
someone snag one?
We want to eat them.
Is that
Maybe
miscellaneous
with an
action?
action. All right. Everybody ready to reveal?
Not really.
Kind of.
So just to make sure I understand, we were
Yeah.
considering using some of our trash points to reorient our car, and you said we could do that on this turn.
Yes.
Does that
Should we do
take
that
place? Yeah. Does
What
that
was
take place
that?
before
Yeah.
before we bid or after?
After the bid.
Okay, hold on. I
So
have to
like
change
you
it
bid
back.
first, and then
Uh-huh.
whatever the numbers are, I'll let you determine on where you want to spend the trash points.
I don't think I really understand.
Is
So
it
give
like
me your
advantage or something? Is that what it is? Is it extra dice?
give me your blind bid, and if someone says they want, I mainly have kept trash points to the action, but I'll let the action be like an extreme left or right turn even. Like
Okay.
we'll keep trash points to actions so
Okay.
that it is just like you get to do something
Right.
really cool with that action.
Even fucking more confused. Okay.
So like hypothetically, right? If I wanted to turn right, let's say, but right as in normal right, not right as in reverse right. And I was counting on our car being flipping around. Would I want to vote for right or left at this juncture?
But we're not at the
Hypothetically.
turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Hypothetically.
We're not up to the turn yet, but I just
We're not at the turn,
I
right?
guess that's the first point.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I would
It would just-
say if you want to turn yourselves around, it would be an action using trash points.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you all vote for the turn at the same time.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, because we're so good at doing that.
Probably not likely. So everybody ready?
You ready?
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So 3 sixes,
Oh,
4
poop.
No,
sixes,
4.
4 sixes, and 1 break. Okay. Mr. Fingers, what are you doing?
I thought we were turning, so I was hoping that we'd slam on the brakes and then like turn and then like drift. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, no, I wasn't saying like what are you doing as in this is
Oh,
I'm
okay. I thought that was
reprimanding you.
judgmental.
I'm like, what's going through that little raccoon brain there?
Mr. Fingers, what are
Nothing.
you doing?
Ever.
Okay, and actions. Who wants to go first?
Whatever it takes to turn the car so that it is facing the right way.
Okay, I will give you all a different action if you want to just straight up spend 5 trash points to fully turn the vehicle around, and then you can
Let's
all
do
take a turn doing something instead of
Their
one
turn
person
for that.
sacrificing. Does that sound good?
Cool. Let's do it.
Works for me.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Fingers hitting the brakes like the poor vehicle just like rattling around, flips, sliding on some of that anchovy oil. It's still like a little unsteady, right? But like you even pull just ahead of Dom Nook, Punk Dad coming up hard on your tail, Mystery Racer, Taxi Pips back there. Now he's like downgrade to a little pipe, if you could see in the rear view. He's trying to take it easy now. The race is getting more serious.
Kathy Ray wants to. She's still hanging out the window a little bit, and so she wants to take off the mask and see if she can lean out and scoop up some of those anchovies.
Yes.
Do rotundity again.
Okay. 3 successes, 1 failure.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to scoop up 3 little anchovies. They have a little bit of gravel in them,
You
but I'm
lost
sure
a
none
finger,
of you mind.
but
Oh, look, I got a snacks, y'all. She's gonna bring them out.
Oh, yes. I would love one. Because you know it's coming after. To get the fish bones out.
I think if I can take one of the fish, I'd like to huck it at Dom's windshield. I know they're small, but You know,
It's oily.
Yeah, if the team's cool with giving up a fish.
it's okay with
Yeah.
that.
Sorry, 1 second. I do not know where. Oh, he's under here. People are lighting off fireworks still, and my dog broke into the
Aw.
room, and he's under my desk now. So,
Oh, baby.
Poor baby.
it's a hard season for pups.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know where he went, but he's still just like right here. So give me a fierce for throwing that fish as hard as you can. That little
Okay.
fish.
Here goes nothing. No successes.
Oh no!
You
They
go,
wasted a fish.
you put it out the window, and it just flies straight back. It does hit Punk Dad's
Oh.
windshield, and you see him
Yes.
swerve a little bit.
All according to plan.
But you know, Dom is really hitting the acceleration, pulls up next to you, and his mouth opens up. Like hands on
No!
the, like some little paws grab the both, and a raccoon face pops out and points
Oh
his head,
god!
and you and Fleabag, you recognize the head of the raccoon team as Big Bobby.
Oh, it's on. It's on. Can I? Oh, I'll just wait until the next round.
Yeah, I made this plan. I had to bust him into this race to get Big Bobby back into the game. Thank you all. Despite your...
Revved up.
Terrific. Okay, so you're at 4 speed. Let me roll these dice. Ooh, you got 3 more trash points
Woo.
and only 1
Nice.
damage
Yes!
It's a record.
for driving a little more responsibly.
On anchovies.
Yep. What happens on anchovies stays on anchovies.
My next obstacle that we got early in the game is coming up. I just want to see what happens during this specific. So I also would like to say that the trash points can be used to find a shortcut. Remember, it's to do cool things.
So far,
So
it's just been saving our ass.
and I don't think I mentioned, you are all driving on the San Jose Mile, coined by these racers, which is way more than a mile.
Yeah.
They're into illegal racing, not counting things, okay?
The only math you need is the road.
Yeah. Before we do our blind bid, how much time do we have? When is this ending?
11 our time, so you have like an hour 15 about. Oops, I need it on here.
Hour 15?
Yeah,
Okay.
about an hour 15.
Is that still working for everyone? Melly, I know you're pushing through, and thank you. It's been
I could use another bio break, to be honest. Just
okay.
a quick one.
It is late. Let's just a couple-minute bio break for anybody that needs it. Especially
Thank
since
you.
we're right before a blind vote. It's perfect timing.
All right, everyone's about to get a vote, and we'll be back.
Let's drive.
We are back, baby.
We're back, and it's time for another blind bid.
All right. We are facing forward currently, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Poker
Wait,
style. I
this
love
time-
the shades.
Oh my gosh.
No tell.
Ah.
Ready? And reveal. Oh, wow. Okay. We have another one. A 3.
Oh shoot!
5 and a
I
6.
threw
What was
one.
yours,
2
Ari?
6s.
Okay, 2 6s. Did you mean something else?
I did.
What
Oh,
did
no!
you? We
I
can.
meant 5. I'm sorry.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, no breaking.
Yeah, I was like, one
Yeah,
for
breaking is
accelerate.
for losers.
What are you? What are you?
Cruising.
Me playing Mario Kart?
Yeah, totally. My apologies.
Okay. Who chose turn right? Nice. Okay.
Somebody.
Kathy Ray is pulling hard on the steering wheel.
Yeah. Skidding into this turn, cutting Dom Nook off.
Nice.
2 little raccoon fingers are pointing out of his mouth again at you as you cut him off.
I'm so disturbed by that description.
So,
The 2 that chose accelerate.
we gotta go.
We got the need for speed.
Yes.
All right. And you just, yeah. So you're up to 6. You blast into that corner, ripping ahead. I'm going to catch the drivers up a little bit. It forced Dom Nook to turn hard. Also, Punk Dad struggling with, the
Marine.
small anchovy on his windshield, but also Dom Nook cutting
Life.
him off.
Just life in general.
The mysterious racer coming up hard, and Taxi Pip, he's cracking a cold one now. Just gotta come down, edge off. I'm running out of things Taxi Pip can be doing to screw around in the back.
He's
Remember,
just vaping
kids.
some CBD.
Please drive
He's not
responsibly.
gonna get into hard stuff, so no one worry about that. Taxi
Aw.
Pip is chill.
Actions are,
Poor
perform-
Taxi Pip.
actions are performed by professionals. Please don't try at home.
Professionals and raccoons.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
professional
Yeah.
raccoons, absolutely.
Okay.
Or cats that can pass as a raccoon in a pinch.
Ooh.
Mm,
So
that's right.
we're gonna have to redraw the map now.
Wait,
Did you say wait?
I don't know. I'm so okay. So like
We
when
did-
I wanted to do an action, the action.
Oh, I'm
was
so
kind
sorry.
of-
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here.
It was kind of dependent of where we originally were situated, so now I'm a little thrown.
What was your
Um,
action going to be?
I really had hoped to take my item of a broom, and since we're parallel, I wanted to use my my hero point. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. And my ferocity, and that's probably also the right word. And I would take the broom since we were parallel and like try and be like shove it into his wheel to hopefully like jack it up.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is really elaborate.
So,
and I
yeah,
wanted
well-
to yell, "Eat my dust!" And by dust I mean lettuce.
We'll back it up a little bit just because that's awesome.
I have
Yes.
a question. Are like can we decide if the actions happen before the other things or like the other way around so we know when the actions are going to happen?
So technically the actions should happen last.
Okay.
If it makes for a really great story like this moment, I am okay with the action happening ahead of time. So
Yeah, thank you so much.
Gen-
I've
gener-
been thinking about that all bio break. I was like, I'm gonna do this so dirty. It's gonna be great. And then we just slowly moved along, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do now. So thank you.
It does say that the broom is the ultimate in anti-raccoon weaponry. So
Yes.
Nice.
I've been like, I'm so glad this all came together. Thank you.
okay. Yeah, so I kind of forgot the placement here. You turned right, cut. There we go. Okay. So as you're turning right to cut Dom off, I'll let you use your ferocity with advantage.
Yes, with my advantage. And it's technically close to my backstory, so I definitely think I should get a little extra.
You definitely get another dice for that.
Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so many dice. So that's, I originally have 4 plus 2 for my advantage plus 1 for backstory. Okay, so
Yep.
oh my god, math 7. Ugh. Okay.
Yep.
All right, 2, 2, 2, 1. So hope we get 3.
Okay.
5, 5, 2. Ugh.
Okay.
Oh my god, how have I rolled that many dice and had that many fails?
So
The dice gods are against you.
What? I can't know. Like, what's with their beef? Oh my god.
as you freaking Captain Ahab, you're like, I strike at thee. the team takes a hard right and kind of jostles you a little bit, and you throw the broom end straight down into the road, but it does bounce up into Dom Nook's open window and kind of does a brushing motion against Big Bobby since he's the head, and you hear a lot of chittering from the car as you turn into this. And so he's even more, he's pulling off in the wrong direction even more, cutting off Punk Dad, Mystery Racer coming up, and Taxi Pip cracking that cold one.
Such a disappointment, but still worth it. Thank you.
There was too much excitement behind that. Some broom action had to happen.
Take that, you stupid raccoon.
And then we had one more action.
Yeah, so I have a balloon.
Cool.
Is it already inflated, or could I fill it with like sour cream and guacamole?
What does the text say?
It just says a balloon, the kind you can use to float around until it pops. But it doesn't say it is filled up. Plus, yeah.
Would you let it be uninflated for some trash points?
Yes.
Okay.
2 trash points.
Is that okay with you guys? Okay.
You can like fiddle with it enough, and it makes
Yeah.
that like high pitched
I
like little
take a-
fart
yeah.
noise as you.
I'm gonna take some of the helium out so you can chitter at a very
Only if you
high
do this helium.
Okay.
Now you're able to fill it.
So I'm gonna fill it up with whatever guacamole and sour cream, and if there's any refried beans left over, and then I want to throw it at Dom at their car, at like their windshield, if I
Okay.
can hit that.
You reach down in between the cushion seats and find just like little paw scoopfuls of all the condiments. Just kind of, you realize like the tortilla, the soft flour tortilla seats, kind of like a waterbed of condiments. Like,
Can I just say I hate this car? Kind of what our minivan
Chose the car.
like.
You chose specifically the car.
My cousin did.
you're also determined on ruining my favorite NPC, so I'm going to make you ride with something you don't appreciate.
Well, it's a bunch of animals and a bald person, and I have a thing from my backstory against bald animals, and so I think that counts.
This is true. Okay, so you get an extra die to your ferociousness.
Ha, that just brings it up to the regular die. There's regular amount. All right. Come on. Oh, wow. 3 failures.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Can I?
It just splats on the street.
Oh no.
Look,
Just this awful, god awful mix of sour cream and guacamole.
it slips. I go to throw it and it slips out of my hands, and I do and then it just splats, and then we fly right by it.
A little bit of anchovy grease kind of slicked the throw on that one.
Damn it. I knew I should have cleaned my hands like raccoons do.
But as Dom had to take that hard turn and hits the curb as trunk pops open, and what was it? Was it? It was VHS combo DVD players fly out of the back amidst cat toys. Also, a whole stock of stolen things. Not all of it, but some of it, you know. And you hear Dom in his raccoon voice go, "Family."
That's incredible.
And now, can I redraw? We good? Everybody got their.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
guess.
Yes, thank you.
Do you still need to roll for us as well?
I do. And you are up to 6 speed.
Woo.
So I'll do the roll and then I'll redraw. Ooh. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Not
Woo!
great. Not as
Yay!
bad,
For
though.
us.
Sorry. Fireworks. Oh.
Tell
He's
them I
resting.
hate them.
He's resting his head on my little foot
Aww.
thing for raising your knees up.
Mhm.
He's a good sweet boy. Fragile, but good.
Same.
I call him our sensitive boy.
Aw.
So you got 3 damage and 3 trash points. It was a 50-50 split.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where are we on damage? How much
seven,
damage do we have?
7 total.
7.
Okay.
I
Where do we
got it.
break down at? How many?
10.
What was that?
10.
Oh,
10
yeah.
is where we break. So I think we should probably,
Start fixing it.
maybe.
Okay. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to get complicated.
Unlike the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so straight paths.
Straightforward.
Very easy so far.
Oh no, is that a roundabout?
That's a roundabout.
Oh, my
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Josh, just tell us you hate us.
But it's not just a roundabout.
I thought you were gonna say it's
It's a
not just that
roundabout
I
of
hate
death.
you. Man.
We got more obstacles.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for throwing lots of stuff at us. We really
Yes.
appreciate it.
That we do. Come on, give us more. We're gluttons for punishment.
Yeah.
So,
Do your worst.
all right. So as you come ripping up to this, no one, through all the chaos, Mystery Racer's the only one, but they're kind of. If this were a cinematic event, they would be out of camera shot at the moment. Everybody give me a chutzpah roll, please. And add 1 extra dice, because this does involve... I would say this is the race. This is a main thing for...
2 successes and 2 failures.
Same.
Let's see. Is a 3 a failure or no?
3's a failure.
Yeah.
3 is a failure. Then 3 successes and 2 failures.
Nice.
I think
One
I
success.
cursed.
1 success, 4 failures.
Okay.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Fails, all of them, everything. Oh, fails.
Oh.
No.
Claws.
No.
Can I give one of my advantages to Tennile?
Yes.
Ooh, can I give an advantage?
I
Oh, wait,
would
I can give
say
an advantage.
this wouldn't be... I'll let you give your advantages, but since one of
'Cause
you passed, I don't want you to all burn advantage. I'm
Oh,
telling my
okay.
hand here a little bit. Since one person got it, you're okay.
Oh.
Kind of. We'll
Alright.
see.
I'm cool with my failure, for the record.
Jeez, they must be popping them off right next door or something. I don't know if you can hear it through my mic or not, but it is loud. So you see an orange sign with an arrow and some writing on it, and no one else has really, paid too much attention to human scribbles, but you can see it says like it's like some kind of marker sign that's like San Jose Mile this way. Like it's clearly also not like a legitimate street sign. It looks poorly put together, like someone involved in this event put it there. It's not a trick sign.
Like
It's
a
just like
raccoon.
poorly made, right?
It's just like what a raccoon would make for a sign.
Yeah. So I'll let you
You
shout.
should see their yard sale signs.
Hey, you guys!
Hold on.
Guys!
I'll let you before you say a whole thing. I'll let you shout 2 words to the team to indicate what you see on this sign.
Okay,
And
where is the sign? Where is the sign?
here it is.
And what's on the sign and the little
It's
two?
just a little arrow. It's a poorly drawn arrow.
And which way is it
Pointing.
pointing?
Right in the middle of this part of the roundabout is a sweet,
Okay.
adorable little one-eyed kitten taking a nap.
Oh God.
Yeah!
Turn cat!
Obstacles, y'all.
I yell, turn cat.
Turn cat.
No, what are you saying?
Some of your backs bristle.
We're all raccoons.
At the In fact, everybody besides Claus is getting a point for that phrasing. Okay, ready for some blind bidding?
Yes,
Yep.
I'm so freaking ready.
Where are we going to end up at the end of this turn? Just
Um,
in case it changes things. I suppose
We'll
it depends.
say-
Like, will we make it to one of the exits, or
yeah, I'm going to say it's like this is
okay?
whichever direction. And this is we'll add some more nice shrubbery. This is not just like one of your crappy roundabouts. This is California, right? So it has to be blitzed up a little bit. It's got one of those nice like little brick,
So fancy.
it's classy. Pretend those bricks are all the way around. I'm not gonna waste time drawing crappy bricks. All right, let's bid. Okay. We have 2 2s. I'm trying a 3. What was yours, Paula? Oh, a 6. 2 6s. Okay. Okay. So, as you come speeding up, you do enough left turning to get you properly on the correct route for the race, but that last minute right takes you past the intended race exit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And we have 2 actions. Well, where would the actions fall?
For me, it would be falling right about there.
Okay. Also, don't
Mine-
forget you have a grappling hook affixed to your vehicle and a rocket attached to it. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
do we want to redo a blind bid or with all that in mind, or
Yeah.
okay? There's a lot of things up in the air here. Let's with
Well,
some
now I don't
friendly
know what to
reminders.
pick.
We'll make it even more confusing.
Can
We're
other
still at
people
like
use-
7 damage. Okay.
Oh yeah, 7 damage.
7 damage.
We can't let that. It's not a man. That man in the form of a bunch of raccoons in a meat suit win.
His name's Big Bobby, and he's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, him too.
All right, ready?
No.
Reveal. Okay, we have some keepers here. We got 1, we got 2, and 3 6s. Okay. So coming up here, I think it was Mackenzie,
Hmm.
Stripes Mackenzie. What's your thought process here? Kind of easing up.
We just need some time to think. We just need a little bit more time to think. We just need some time. Just need some time to think about what we're doing.
Definitely slows you down, but like you're coming up, 50 miles an hour. Nothing to sneeze at in a roundabout. So, and then someone chose to turn left.
Oh God.
Kathy Ray's just like, whatever's in the road, it'll be fine.
Well, I thought that we were like, if we didn't turn left, we were going to literally hit the brick wall. So.
Oh yeah, you would have. So you're the only one who stopped the car from wrecking into the median.
Good job.
Oh,
And
God.
who wants to do an action first?
Okay, my action is to attempt to fix the car. What kind of damage is going on? Like, is it structural? Do I need to like change a spark plug or something?
Let me think here. Yeah, you're able to crawl in through the edible dash and see that the engine olive caps need replaced.
All right. I look around and I pick a couple of olives out of some of the plaster that is under the hood that is just like nachos. So like the cheese has formed a kind of plaster, and if I peel back some of this crusty rubbery cheese, there are the toppings, and so there are a little bit. I get hit in the head with a pepper, and I grab some of the olives and I change out the olive caps.
Nice. Give me an alacrity.
This is scheme?
Or
Oh, this
quickly.
is an alacrity. Okay. And I'm going to use
I try
my
to mix it up
advantage.
because I feel like too many things fit into chutzpah. So
Yeah.
it's like quickly replacing those caps.
Okay, so we've got three successes and 2 failures.
Okay. Just to make it easy, we'll remove 2 damage. You're able, a little bit of salsa sprays out of the engine, but you're able to get the caps on quick enough that like you're not losing too much important engine condiments. And
All right.
All right.
All right, it's just a patch job, guys.
Whoever wants to explain their next action, I need to let my dog out of the room because he's freaking out in here now.
Okay.
But I'm listening.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go. All right. So I want to attempt, as we're flying past, to save the adorable fluffy cat Dee Dee as we go by. So I'm going to yell, "Hey, Mackenzie, hold my feet!" And I'm gonna leap out the window and attempt to grab the cat as we go by.
Oh my
I
goodness.
gotcha. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you pulled break. I think we're first. You should some free awesome digits, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Nice.
do both of you give me a rotundity.
Oh, really? Not
Staying,
yet.
staying. You are staying steadfast in adversity. Like, okay, hold on.
It's my
Okay.
first pass.
All right, we'll take it.
Rotundity still? You were
Yeah.
gonna say something. Are you
I was
sure?
gonna-
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was rotundity definitely for you
Okay.
because you're holding on to.
All right.
I got
Oh,
a
hey.
single.
2 successes on 2 dice. Let's go.
Wow. So successes across the board, no failures.
2 6s, yeah.
For the first time ever.
How
Here we
Let's
go.
how do you
go!
save?
How do I save the cat?
Yeah.
I literally throw off one of my fancy gloves and I pop up whatever sort of raccoon claws I have, and I'm just gonna grab onto some of that fluff and be like, just say, hopefully this isn't any of your 9 lives, and just like go to grab him and pull him into the window. Dee Dee.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go,
As you
Dee
do
Dee!
that, as you do that, you hear a meh. Like he was not expecting to be woken up from his slumber by
That's
getting
fair.
scooped up into a taco truck. Pretty
Better that
abrasively.
than be ran over, so.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Just surprise the little
Yeah,
guy.
she's just not gonna think about it that way. She's just probably gonna claw your face.
I'll take it.
Not to say that she's a bitch, but
And
Typical
then
cat.
there
am I-
was one more action left, right?
yeah. Are we allowed to use somebody else's item
If
they've
they let you.
if it's attached to the car?
Yes, you can use the grappling hook.
I was just thinking if is there a bush or something strong enough in the middle of the roundabout we could throw the grappling hook to whip us around towards the right exit?
You're going
Well,
on
we're
the right.
already.
Oh, are
Yeah.
we? Oh, we needed that one. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
then
the-
the turbo rocket.
DD was there as
I thought we were just trying
obstacle
not
for-
to accidentally go there. Yeah, I'll just use my turbo rocket.
Okay. What does the turbo rocket do again? I think it
Uh-oh.
adds
Makes things more interesting.
once
Plus-
per race.
+3 to speed.
Nice. Okay.
Oh my. Mom,
Now
I'm going
Walter's
fast.
letting himself in. How rude.
He needs his daddy.
No, he needs to poke in and check on Dad.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
And
Wow, yeah. So I like to imagine it this what kind of he did it again, little rascal. Can't keep that door shut.
Mine have at least passed out on the bed.
What I like to picture, and this is just in my mind, a Looney Tunes-esque long fuse.
Yep.
No science required.
Sounds good to me. But I don't have any way to make fire.
No, that's okay. The rocket
Okay.
came with some
Oh,
pre-select
good.
like anti-wind matches.
Storm-proof matches. Perfect.
Some very rotund matches.
Yes.
All right. I chitter at my comrades to hold on to their butts, and then I light the fuse.
Yeah, and it's kind of like this scene from A Space Odyssey. All of a sudden, lights start flashing by all of you. Everybody's like
They're all police
pressed
lights.
into that soft tortilla. The DD, who has no clue what's going on, is just wailing the entire.
That's about right. Yeah.
Stuck against the
All
back
right.
window.
Yep. Like a Garfield cling.
I don't think I'm missing any. Have we had any obstacle updates?
There is one
Before it-
more.
Yes. Yes, there was
One
one
more.
more.
One more with feeling.
We can say it out loud if you want us to, or if you want to keep it a surprise. It's in the chat.
I'll check the chat here. I just
Cool.
wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anybody's. Trying to stay inclusive here. You have left all the racers in their dust, or in your
our dust.
taco dust.
Taco seasoning.
Okay. Perfect. No, delightful. This is fantastic. Okay. Let's see here. Let me roll for your speed first. Getting a lot of dice out here. So this is a total of 8 I'm rolling now.
Goodness.
It's a lot of speed.
Okay. What do you want to hear, the good news or the bad news first?
Bad news.
Bad news. Bad news first.
Bad news bears.
You only took 3 damage from that roll / hitting that
That's the bad
round,
news?
going blasting through a roundabout at 50 and then bumping your car's speed up to 80. And you received 5 trash points.
Yeah.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
So how much
So-
damage are we at now, and how many trash points do we have now?
You're at 8 damage and 14 trash points.
Okay.
So we're gonna come up to another straight stretch, but part of that damage, you hear something something pop off in the engine and kind of bounce around a little bit. And so this is the obstacle. Ascension Olive. Interpret that as you will. One of the olives that Claus affixed to the engine pops out and as angry as an olive can look. It fitted. It had to fit on as a cap, right? Really trying to think of a good olive voice. Okay, so
I'm still inside the engine, aren't I?
it's your choice whether you came back
Yeah,
out or
I'll say that I'm still in there, kind of looking to make sure that things are holding, and clearly they are not.
this angry little olive turns its pitted hole at you, and like you can see it moving and hear a voice coming out of it. It's like, hey, you take me from my home and put me in this filthy engine? What are you thinking?
Claus is kind of offended, but then realizes that if the olive is talking and nothing is on where the olive cap should be, that she needs to get another olive. And so she's searching the ceiling. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to wreck your house. We're just trying to rid our waste. It's really important because there's this jerk Bill with his gardens. And she's just going on, and she grabs another olive. She picks up the sentient olive. I'm so sorry, I don't mean if I'm squishing you, I'm so sorry. And she puts on another olive cap.
That's
and I'd like to use trash points.
And what?
I'd like to use trash points at this point to assist in this.
Okay. How many trash
'Cause
points?
How many do I need to make this successful? Because what am I rolling?
We'll do alacrity because you're trying to be quick, and I'll give you an extra dice for each trash point you want to use for that roll.
Okay, I'd like to use 3 trash points. Sound good with everybody?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Four successes, 2 failures.
Oh yeah, you're easily able, despite the sentient olive's protests and him yelling about that's his cousin. You like pulled him back up. You pulled him back up into the roof, and you just hear muffled yells, kind of like second floor neighbors banging on the floor, telling you to shut up. And the engine is. I'll even remove 1 damage for that. It's not or anything.
Olive and
Yes, thank you. This is like a magnificent moment that I'm marinating in.
and a little bit of salsa that's leaked. You're
Yep.
marinating
You're
a lot of things.
marinating in that.
Yeah. I imagine it's all in my fur, and since I'm a cat, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so disgusting, but looks also kind of tasty.
Kind of delicious.
Nick?
Claus, I heard you admit something.
Yeah.
Oh no. So, guys, the engine, the fumes, no, you see, I'm a raccoon, you see the eyes, and the fingers with the thumbs, and I try to waggle the dew claw.
Mr. Fingers goes and rips off your bandit mask.
Claus is just upset.
Oh.
Like, but haven't I always helped you?
You hear a
Haven't
muffled.
I always helped you?
You hear a muffled voice from the roof. She was obviously a cat.
I don't know, guys. She has been probably the toughest one of all of us. I feel like we should talk about this after the race. But right
Can't
now, we
believe-
gotta
Yeah.
trust each other.
Can't believe there's been a cat among us the whole time.
Whole time.
No, that is pretty scandalous.
You can babysit the other cat that we brought in.
She's
Oh.
still just screaming in the back, saying Ascension Olive, blasting down the
You-
road.
You talk to her and calm her down?
At least explain to her. It'll all be over soon. Oh, wait,
But it's my grappling hook. Alright, you can still use it even if we're not friends anymore. I thought we were a found family. LA raccoon street races, of whom one of whom identifies as a raccoon but doesn't quite have the genetics for it.
I trust her. I put my little arm around her and go.
And I kind of lean into Mr. Fingers a little bit
All right.
with my greasy taco cheese fur.
If Mr. Fingers vouches for you, that's good enough for me for now. But we're talking about this later.
Okay.
So everybody give me a chutzpah roll.
2 successes, 2 failures.
2 successes, 1
One.
failure.
1 and 1,
2
2 and 1.
successes, 1 failure. I can't say that word. 1 fail.
One success, 3 failures.
Oh goodness.
Okay,
Having a rough time, y'all.
so
Oh no.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh no. I thought it was
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday. It's
Okay.
Taco Wednesday.
So you all blast past. I tried to draw a little road sign here that's on the wrong side of the road. It's fine. I'm not reaching that far for that crappy of a drawing. Excuse me. You come blasting up, and what you would have read if any of you had gotten enough.
If any of us could read.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I think last
There's
time.
tears in my eyes.
So coming up super fast. I'm trying to think. This isn't gonna make a whole lot of no. Get rid of that. That's fine. You blast past a sign that says night school zone.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And there's a bunch of children crossing the street in pajamas.
Children don't go to night school.
It's night.
Maybe they're vampires, you don't know.
Fair.
They still have to get an education. Their standardized testing scores will bring the schools money, even if they're vampires.
I will say from experience, children cause a lot of damage to your car, so be
Oh,
chill.
dear.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I live.
You guys were way too quick to be okay with that.
I mean, children were the main enemy in the game that I ran today.
Yeah, totally.
True.
Those are a bunch of dick children, though.
They had to be.
Yes.
They couldn't have you beat up on normal, well-adjusted children.
Cats do that all the time. I don't see why not. Alright.
Everybody
Can't just
ready?
barrel through them because we already used the turbo rocket.
We have the grappling hook. Maybe there's an anchor point somewhere, and we could like kind of swing, along with the zhizhing of the car. How much
Okay,
is our damage?
No more planning. You're at 7 damage.
Right.
Oh.
Dang it. Sorry.
No, it's all
We're at
good.
7 damage. Crap.
And 3,
No, hold on.
2.
Which way is which? Right.
Okay.
1.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
You can recorrect if you need to. Okay. So I have 2 3s,
DD says thank you for
2
not smushing her.
5s, and a 6. Wow, really? 2 accelerates.
Yep. We're on the same page, Tennile. You're high five, but I'm a little sad about it.
Whenever I
Kyle?
panic, just go hard.
Yep. Exactly. Your brakes go on a red light, you can't stop, so you just hit the gas and hope for the best.
Okay, who were the 2 that chose right? What? Explain yourself just a little bit. You're able to swerve enough to miss the children,
Yeah.
but what's going on there?
Yeah, I guess Kathy Ray just sees a glimpse of something up there, and she's just gonna hard right.
Mr. Fingers just like Kathy Ray's on the wheel, and I just keep moving it with her on it still. So it's like a guinea pig.
Great. And the 2 that accelerated?
Like Tennile said, when in doubt, go fast, go hard. Maybe we'll only hit one of them. Maybe they'll scatter, We are... It's the ends justify the means.
Oh my god, we're going.
I said I came to fuck shit up.
We're
So
going so fast.
Going so fast. Through my
Wait, is
natural
that
zone.
3 digits?
100.
See,
It's
You're at
100 miles an
100.
hour.
Cats and raccoons are not that much different.
We're at
We do
10
both strokes
speed
the
right
same.
now. This is faster than any of us have ever gone ever in our lives.
Yeah. And the action, we can move it up here or in action back there. It's your call.
Moving it up forward is fine. So with
Okay.
permission, in 2 ways, I would like to use the grappling hook if we can spend points to find a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
absolutely
combo.
okay with
We'll
me.
do for a shortcut. I'll make it 5 points.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yep, do it.
A
Do we all
combo,
roll?
a grappling hook, shortcut combo will be 5 points.
Cool.
That sounds
Yes.
pretty reasonable to me.
Yeah.
So
Do we
yeah,
need the roll?
no rolls. Just explain what happens and.
Go ahead, Dane.
Oh yes.
Yes, please.
I've obviously thought about this well in advance.
So well.
So I think Stripes McKenzie clambers up onto the roof real quick, and seeing the children, thinking we're going to hit them. Obviously, we end up not. He kind of fires the grappling hook to a nearby anchor point that kind of swings us out into a nearby side street that just so happens to be quicker than the way we were going.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
for sure. As you swing, I know you're going 100 miles an hour, but for storytelling purposes, Punk Dad comes screeching up to the kids, and he's like, "Come on, kids! I saw an ugly dog. We gotta take care of it." And I gave him a country accent. You'll have to forgive. And
Is ever changing.
Punk goes country. Punk goes country. It's fine.
yeah, that phase we had rap and country going now. It's punk
Yep.
and country. We're
Punk
just doing
punk
all
went
the
pop for a
fusion.
couple of years. Now it's country. It's fine.
You know, the bootlicking type of pop.
And Stripes McKenzie in just quick processing, brain
They're
synapses popping off. You recognize it's those punks that ride bicycles and try to torture you with sticks. And Punk Dad is the father of the nasty little, at least one of them.
Oh,
What?
no, they're his spawn.
Let's end this.
And this is why we accelerate.
Exactly.
If I had-
Exactly.
if I
No
had known
hesitation, just acceleration.
If I had
It's
known
our
then what I
chance.
know now, I'm
Trust your
sorry.
gut.
So you're blasting way ahead of Punk Dad because he had to at least shuffle them in. They don't believe in seatbelts, so they get a little time made up. But so yeah, you start going down this more narrow road. Excuse me. And it started, next to the school. It's lined with houses, and that one's an A-frame.
I like that one.
Nice
So you're
architecture.
speeding through, and Claus, you recognize this neighborhood. Someone
do.
in this neighborhood that has wronged you is coming up.
Oh no! Not Bill!
And
That absolute number
Also-
of things I can't say on a stream.
That's
As-
garbage mouth.
so I'm gonna progress you a little bit here, because as you blast through a school zone, you see like red and blue lights in the back. Not going 100, obviously, but you see them in the distance, like coming up.
Cowards.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but we got a Terminator on us.
Is this a police chase now?
I've seen that movie.
Yes.
Oh,
Definitely a Terminator.
Oh, dang it. Do you want to have a siren?
Hey, did we get our grapple hook thing back, or was it a one-shot dealio?
It's retractable. That
Nice.
thing
Yes!
swung you. The coil snapped it back into place. You're good to go.
Excellent. I climb up onto the roof and I am looking around. Do I see Bill or his gardens anywhere?
Oh, yeah. Coming up super fast, but it's coming up here. It's going, as we progress into the next blind bid, you see this beautiful garden that the sun hits just perfectly. It's overflowing with life and beauty.
Okay.
Rose thorns. Not enough. It's so lush and wonderful. No cat could stay in there. In fact, you even see this smug dude in a polo out doing some night watering, even though it's not his rotation of the week or whatever time frame.
How close is he? How close is he to the road?
Oh, it's right on the road. As you come zipping up here, you're gonna
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. I've got a plan for him. I might need some trash points to make it happen. Is everyone okay with me using some trash points for vengeance?
Speaking of trash points,
You've earned
before
them.
we get into the next round, I have to roll 10 dice for you all.
Oh no!
Yep.
So many days!
We're going so fast.
The cat in the back is still screaming, and the olive upstairs is slow down! I'm healing!
You never were appealing.
You're such a pig.
Olive oil starts leaking because he peed himself.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so scared. 10 dice is so many.
It is. Why didn't I do something else? Because what I did was cool.
Gotta go fast.
I will let this also be kind of a reaction thing, because you get 5 trash points,
Oh
Oh.
no.
but you also get 5 damage. Where
No.
were we? Well, it puts
Two
you
more.
up to 10. Okay, 2 more. Thank you. I was like, well, it doesn't matter because your car's shutting down. All of a sudden, you smell like the smell of like burnt refried beans. Like,
Yep.
it's like
No.
starting to like make some chugging noises, and I'm not gonna say you lose speed, but you definitely feel like the juice is starting to like run dry a little bit. The cassette tape starts to like the tape deck in the car starts to spit the the tape, the ribbons of tape out of it.
Oh no, not
for,
clean.
for our younger listeners who we used to listen to music on these things called cassettes.
Pour one out.
And we'll do some blind bidding.
Oh shoot.
Okay, ready?
Oh,
We have a little less than 20 minutes to wrap this race up.
Let's do this.
Okay. Let's reveal.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Okay.
so we have a 1, a 2, and 3 6s. Who was the 2?
me.
Okay.
Is
Turning
it,
away from my hardball?
yeah, is it a straightaway or like?
This is just a narrow like neighborhood road. You know, sometimes like in like kind of crowded neighborhoods, they like for some reason kind of cheat people have some street space. Like
Sure.
definitely if there was another car coming your way, you'd have to kind of like slow down and either pull over or like really get close to that curb. Okay. So Fleabag.
In my defense, I have a really hard time with my directions. Left and
Did-
right get mixed up.
Did you mean to aim for Bill?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
that's
then I
fine.
appreciate it.
I'm okay with retconning that. We'll do a turn right.
Thank you.
Thank you
as
for
someone who
accommodating
struggles,
my brain.
you saw how bad I struggled when we pulled the reverse thing.
I'm so sorry about that.
Okay. Fleabag, what's your decision process here?
I'm thinking one, we're going real fast down a narrow street, and I'm also secretly thinking if we slam into Big Bobby, I mean his loss is my gain, so hit that brake.
So, we have a turn right. So you like, what's the thought process here?
Well, it's only like 30 degrees, right? So it's not that much.
Yeah, enough to
Yeah.
hop and have you halfway on the curb,
Yeah.
running through yards and halfway on the street while you're breaking down and a cop's in pursuit. No big deal.
The cop's not gonna follow us, right? The cop hates Bill too.
Yes.
And then we have our actions. I don't know. I know Claus is pretty excited here.
I have a
Yeah, mine's coming towards the end of this.
Okay.
I have a narrative thing I would like to do, so I chose action, but I don't know if it would take my action to do it. If that makes sense.
Explain.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So what I would like to do, if Stripes has the alacrity to do so, is to. So it's just himself and Claus on the roof, right? Of the vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so.
So when hopefully no one else is looking, he's gonna pull down his little bandit mask and be like, "Hey kid, make a count," revealing to Claus that he is a cat.
I would have never guessed you were a cat. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Claus,
So
Claus gives
perfect.
him the nod, and ducks inside the car and grabs a lead pipe. And while kind of wrapping one paw around whatever she can, she leans out of the car and she's aiming for Bill's skull.
Oh, jeez.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my god.
Wow.
This went from Gran
Maybe
Turismo to
she is a
GTA real quick.
raccoon.
Look, you tried to shove a broom into your opponent's vehicle, so
All right, so what do I need to roll?
yeah, let's do ferocity. We did get in the chat that everyone has another advantage.
Thank you, chat.
Which I will take because I only have 2 ferocity.
Will also give you 2 dice for the big reveal there.
To me or to
For
Dane?
Dane revealing to you.
Okay. All right. Okay. A 5, 4, 5, and a 6. That's 4 successes and 2 fails.
Yep, it works.
Yay!
You just hear a good solid metal tunk. Ah!
Does he like glance up from his gardening like right as it's happening?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, just in time to see the cat's face.
Hey, he's
to
lucky
know-
we
The
weren't
cat
gooses.
whose sleeping spot he ruined.
You tell Bill I want him to know.
Vengeance is mine.
You tell Bill I want him to know it was me, not me. Not Claus, obviously.
Can I just, while I'm like holding on the brake, just be like, oh shit.
He stole my nap spots. 2 of them. Year after year. And I've had enough.
That's totally valid. Totally valid for a lead pipe to the face.
Thank you for validating my feelings and my actions.
Was I able to put my mask back on, by the way, just out of curiosity?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You know, drive a person crazy, humans.
yeah.
Mhm.
Fleabag, you used to think you were tough, and now you might be feeling like you're in over your head a little bit.
Noted.
And was there one more action? Paula, yeah. Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure.
How close is the police car?
Now that your car is breaking down and people chose other things, it's gaining. It's still off in the distance. Like
Oh.
it's something that is kind of like a weight on your minds, but not an issue in the present.
Okay. How bad is our car looking?
It's going to stop.
Are there
Like,
any other cars like in any other driveways? Would it be
Does
possible?
Bill have a car?
I tell you what,
use
Bill
cool
has
points?
this sweet little speedster right there. But you are going 90, so I'm
Can
good.
we use some cool points to like?
Yeah.
Straight up, I'll do another just flat 5
Okay.
to just embank the taco truck into Bill's garden.
Fly into the other car.
Yeah, let you all trade vehicles quickly. But the police are going to gain.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right, that's fair.
Go, 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 go.
I'm super
Bandit
stoked.
ship, y'all. Let's get in this other car.
You heard
I didn't
Kathy
think
in
of-
the car.
Run!
There's not even time to piss on his face.
You already knocked all his teeth out.
Yeah, but I
So-
still wanted to piss on him. But I jump into the car as quick as I can.
Okay, so the street continues on. I'll say you at least get going on the road. We're going to reduce your speed down to 2
Fair.
to get going.
Yeah, that's fair.
Take away some of those trash points. And in the rear view, you see the police stop for a man who just got hit with a lead pipe.
By a cat
Going
swinging out of him.
Going
Do-
90.
Do
Yeah.
we start fresh on the breaking down
Oh,
point?
yeah. So this vehicle has no damage.
Good.
You
Not
little
yet.
monsters.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We'll roll 2.
Yep.
And, you know, peeling out, Bill's car wasn't necessarily built for speed. Like,
Oh no.
Even
Of
when
course
he
it
again, you
wasn't.
didn't learn your lesson from the beginning race of the race and like send a couple of the hubcaps like rolling off into neighbors' yards.
Those aren't important.
Even when he's
Nope.
dead, he still finds a way to screw us over.
Ah, yeah. Gotcha.
so-
Wait, do you really think he's dead?
I hope so.
Yeah,
You-
me too.
Did we get
It's
our
dark.
olive?
So what I'm going to do
Oh.
here. Oh yeah, the olives left.
The olive
behind.
is still in
Damn
the
it!
So is Dee Dee.
Oh no! Dee. It's okay, at least she's probably safer there than anywhere else.
Days
Yeah.
later, you see a
Especially
news
ways in the-
article of a cat and olive arrested for. No. So
Framed.
what I'm with getting into this new vehicle, it's a whole new setup, totally different from the taco truck. You're still trying to figure out the headlights. It's a darker neighborhood, so it's going to be a blind bid. I know what the next obstacle is going to be,
Oh,
but I want everybody to bid without being able to see what's going on up front.
is this our last bid?
Oh dear.
We'll do 1 or 2 more.
Ah. I might regret this.
Okay.
I
reveal
will
it.
regret this.
No regrets.
Oh no!
Okay. Okay.
Oh no!
Am I the only one who didn't choose 5?
Yeah.
We have 4
This is
fives
gonna
and an X.
freaking kill. Okay, I'm ready.
There we go. So I'm
We
going
need to win.
We do need to win. I
Look,
think we all need a win.
two people
After
I
all that
trust-
violence.
Have got this.
Two fellow furry critters that I trust very much said, when in doubt, go faster. So I just took that to heart.
Yep.
See?
Can I use my advantage on this?
Ooh.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Can I tell you what I have in mind? Or are you gonna ruin everything right now with your doodles over there, sir?
do you want to see the obstacle or tell me what you have in mind?
I want to tell you what I have in mind, and then if it all goes up in flames, then well, we die together.
Yay!
I really was hoping that since I know the neighborhood actually, because I like grew up only like a couple blocks away and I've like prowled the area, that I would know that there's actually like a little that I could use as an on-ramp to get us back onto the track to like hopefully be like accelerating and like
Okay.
that's what I have in mind.
I'm going to combine your idea with my idea
I love that for us.
because we were essentially on the same page, except
Oh my
you
god.
come speeding into the end of a cul-de-sac And at the end is a flimsy ramp that like a bunch of hoodlums have put up for like,
Yes.
just riding bikes and skateboards
Hoodlums.
over. But because you hit the gas so hard, it sends you flying Dukes of Hazzard style over the houses.
Epic.
And as you pass, like, it sends you over that sound barrier they put next to highways, like, and you come landing onto a busy intersection, but you recognize it as part of the San Jose Mile.
Yay!
I can't believe that it was all 5s in one action and it fucking worked out. I'm so excited.
Perfection.
That's amazing. I can't believe that happened.
So we'll do this bid and one more to end the race. So you can see, like, you've almost come, instead of a busy highway, we'll say it's like you've come full circle, you're back on that kind of country road, and you can see the bright sign of the gas station that you started out at off in the distance.
When we land, I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of a hard landing.
Oh, yeah.
Are we currently in the air?
You can be.
All right.
Paula, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say when we land, gonna hit the ground kind of hard, and you're just gonna see Kathy Ray's got this mask on, and it just kind of slips down a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, well, guess my secret's out." Hi guys.
Looks like the cat's out of the bag. Can't believe that took me this long.
So, as you come crashing down and Kathy Ray's secret is revealed, you see all the racers come, like they've found their own shortcuts and things like that, and they're all kind of fighting in the back, including the police car. Like, it's turning into a real wacky racers event right here. Taxi Pete's nowhere to be seen, though.
Aw.
Stop for tacos. He was hungry.
And everybody give me that bid.
It's the second to last bid, correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Okay.
Let's do it. Oh, 5s across the board.
Punch it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that team of just like all this craziness. You freaking punch it. And you come barreling up. There's like a little ribbon across the road here. I think I missed one roll for you all, but I am going to roll 11 dice for this now. Because this is
Oh,
Wait,
kind
are
of
we going that fast?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We're at rocket speeds again.
Yay!
Bill's car is barely holding together. It
We've only had it we've only had it for like 3 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Good news or bad news first?
bad news.
Bad news.
Bad news?
the bad news is Mr. Fingers is a cat.
What?
That's right. I said it.
How does
Did
he
you
have-
all end up as cats?
We're all carrots.
So, hold on.
Yeah.
Because the car took a little bit of damage, but you keep barreling along and you get a lot. What was it? It was, screw it. We're just going to give you 5 trash points because we're nearing the end of the race.
Yay.
Y'all remember
You
that
come
maneuver
up-
we did?
You
Do it
can
again.
see the racers are still trying to like keep pace, but they can't quite make it. The police cars on Dom Nook's tail, the trunk is still losing stolen goods left and right out the back, and it's hitting the police car windshield. And this is the last one. Mr. Fingers, you can see your cousin by the dumpster, like his little paws pumping up and down in the air.
Yay.
How much damage did we take?
Only have 6.
You have 6. I think it was
All right.
4, I think.
4. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty dang good roll. I was wondering if your car was going to break down right at the finish line.
I mean, all we have to do is cross it,
Still,
right?
yep.
And momentum will carry us a certain way. I heard somewhere that inertia is a property of matter, and I think we all matter.
I feel like is Fleabag freaked out that she's surrounded by cats?
Does Fleabag know I'm a cat, though?
No.
Oh, you're right. I don't know. You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Blind bid. Last one.
Last one.
Okay. We have 3 5s and 2 6s. You see the finish line dead ahead, and your little paws pump away at the acceleration, putting all your rotundity towards that pedal getting down to the floor. And the 2 actions.
Kathy Ray is gonna pull out the cell phone, and she's just gonna be like, "I'm gonna record this, y'all," and she's just gonna put the phone around and record everyone winning as we cross over the finish line. Hopefully, pause. Crossed.
And Fleabag is going to claws on, hang out the window, look back, make eye contact with Bobby.
Dom? Oh, Bobby.
Well, yeah, Dom Bobby. Rip off her mask. The feline. Just give him like cat yada.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. So let me reset this a little bit because there's going to be some action. I know we're going a little over time, but this is the resolution.
It's okay. I can hang on.
We gotta see how this one ends.
Yeah, we do.
So you come peeling into that gravel lot, ripping. You like come to a stop, looking super cool. A little cloud of dust appears. Like you hear some like noises behind you, assuming like cars behind you like may have traded some paint or worse. And when the dust settles, you all see Taxi Pip has been waiting at the gas station for a while. And he looks over to your car. He's like, "Oh no, guys, don't worry. I gave up a while ago."
Oh, no.
Dom Nook comes speeding in next, but the police car T-bones him, and they hop out and immediately start trying to arrest Dom Nook. And he's like, "But the family!" And then, as they get the cuffs around him, the human skin kind of tears away, and a pile of raccoons skitter away, and the police are just like, "I don't know how I'm going to report this." Except they catch the tail of Big Bobby and throw him in the back of the police car.
Is the officer Dwayne The Rock Johnson by chance? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Dwayne... it looks like him, but it's really a bunch of raccoons.
No!
It's actually a bag of sentient rocks. That...
The name's ironic, see?
Officer Olive reporting for duty.
The mystery racer speeds up, slams to a stop, She steps out of the car and slams her helmet on the ground. And Mr. Fingers, you recognize it as Moira. Which
Oh, what?
we'll do a little
I had a
backstory briefing here at the end, but you
That
see the
bitch.
wrinkled face of Moira, disappointed, and she slams her helmet on the ground, goes, I guess I'll have to move out of my family's home now because they won't respect me.
Yay!
She like kicks the helmet and walks off. Punk Dad comes skidding up, sees the cop, like kind of slowly starts to drive away. And you see the cops start tailing him as they pull off into the distance with Big Bobby in the back shaking the cage. But as the police like start to go into pursuit for Punk Dad, they push someone out, and it's Bill, the sad bandaged man with like damaged vegetables, just like no.
Oh my gosh.
And finally, Mr. Fingers' cousin walks up, and the announcer of the race is just standing there, kind of stunned at like what this has all turned out to be. And it seems like Mr. Fingers' friend, cousin, this character also rips off their mask,
Yay!
and it was another cat. And through all the intense questioning, he realized he had a solid team of cats. He throws his mask down at the race leader's feet. He's like, "We don't give a damn about your trash island. We were here to prove that cats rule and raccoons suck."
Yay!
Thrusts one little paw into the air.
Well, you know, y'all, it lost a little bit of gravitas, and so many people have already done it. But takes a drag of his cigar. I'm also a cat. Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. Your gravitas was better in the moment.
It
But
was.
one last thing, Kathy Ray, you see someone familiar waiting at the gas station, kind of trying to look through the chaos. They seem familiar, but not quite. They're wearing cargo shorts like they never have. They have sandals on, although they're wearing socks. It's a safer choice, but totally different footwear and a pierced ear with an metal eagle feather hanging down, and you recognize it as Rupert. And he runs to you. He's like, "Kathy Ray, you won't believe the night I've been through, but I'm so glad I found you. I tracked you on your phone." And he warmly embraces you, and you can tell that this man, although not leading a life of danger, is a little more exciting than you thought.
Oh, she's gonna give him some little head nuzzles. She's happy to see him.
And that wraps it up for everyone, I think. That was Crash Pandas.
Good job,
So-
guys.
Thank
so
do,
you.
do you want to explain your backstories just a little bit, whether for the listeners or for ourselves? Like, the listeners got to hear it, but just a quick little debrief, because I purposefully signed you all up as cats because it's the Meowrathon, and I thought it would be a fun reveal.
I really didn't think everybody was gonna be cats. So
I
that
didn't
was
either.
actually
Yeah,
really coincidental.
same.
I love
And I was so excited when you made me a secret cat.
Well, everyone was special though too. It's wonderful.
Yes.
And I really wanted to see how, like, you know, with Melly, you were all a little distrustful. I thought there'd be a little more understanding.
Trying to keep my like disguise.
Yeah.
I mean, I did end up like braining a dude with a lead pipe.
Yeah.
I might not be the most trustworthy character.
That might be fair.
You know, Josh, out here on these raccoon streets, I mean, you got to take care of yourself. We couldn't know who to trust, you know?
So true.
Yeah. So my story was that I grew up with Big Bobby, and he was like the fox to my hound. We were best of friends, despite being
Aw.
a cat and a raccoon. For only him to like betray me, steal all of my cat food, steal all of my cat toys, and start like talking trash about cats and me to all the raccoon gangs. And he's like running like a big time like gangster streetcar racing nonsense now, and I wanted to ruin him. Ruin him!
I had Dom Nook planned from the beginning, but it worked so much more perfectly with your backstory.
Nice.
Love
So
it.
happy.
I suppose I can go next.
Yeah.
I was secretly a cat, as you may have guessed. Stripes McKenzie heard it in a movie, thought it sounded cool. He's a gearhead who happens to know nothing about street racing or cars, but he wants everyone to think that he does. And his human rival was a pack of children who used to chase him on their bikes.
Oh no.
And he
That we
told-
didn't hit.
No, yeah, I know, because I didn't know it was those kids. We were going so fast. I had the light in my eyes, you know.
It's okay. The cops are on Punk Dad and his punk kids.
Exactly, they'll get theirs. He swore one day that he'd get a car, win a street race, and show those little punks who's boss.
Oh,
California's notorious for letting your kids drive with sticks, so
dang. Yeah.
that's why the police are stopping.
And just for fun, my items obviously bandit mask, a lead pipe, and a lit cigar that always stays lit for some reason.
Nice. I was just a cat that got unhoused by a baby and the baby's great aunt. I stole it from Lady and the Tramp. I'll admit it. but the cats that she brought, Aunt Moira was allergic to cats, like cat fur. So she brought 2 hairless cats, and they replaced me. So I didn't like bald animals.
It's okay because she's moving out because of shame.
Yeah.
So wait, was Mr. Fingers? Can Mr. Fingers talk like the rest of us?
Oh yeah.
In
Of
Raccoon.
course.
Oh!
Of course I can talk.
I think that'd be the weirdest part.
That's
after
why none of them question my accent.
you go from squeaking to being like, so anyway, yeah, nice
So
job,
anyway.
everybody.
That bitch.
Yeah, so I'm a cat too.
Kathy Ray was just having a midlife crisis, a house cat who wanted some adventure. Her owner was just a single guy who worked in IT who she thought was very boring, and so she ran away.
Aww.
And
I do, have to,
Aw.
I do have to say, I loved the wholesomeness that she brought to
Yes.
the dynamic.
Yes.
Awesome.
She was very wholesome.
Very awesome.
Melly?
Well, Claudia, she had her beef with Bill because before Bill moved into this house, Claudia would lounge on the east lawn, in the morning, and that would be her sweet spot, for as long as she could remember since she moved in with her family. But then Bill made this garden, and he put all sorts of nasty smelling plants there.
Oh no.
So no cat would want to go there, like rosemary, and he tried to do citrus one year, and it was just bad news. There was a mint bush, it was awful. And so after some scent marking and a few threats left in the form of presents, like, this is what I can do to this, see what I could do to you. Claudia moved to the north garden at a different time so that Bill, she was just like, I'm going to be the bigger man, the bigger cat. Bill can have the east side, I'll have the north side. But then, a couple months ago, Bill broke ground on a new garden right in that north spot. And we can't have that. And so Claudia thought if she could win this race, she could put enough trash in his garden to make him be so busy that she wouldn't have to worry about her spot for at least another season. But instead, well, she took care of Bill.
Well, now
There
there's
you go.
a taco truck and a concussion preventing Bill from. So we are at the end of our 3rd annual Meowrathon. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the donations. I'm going to let everyone do a quick round of anything they want to bump or promote, and I will close us out. Ari, you want to start us off?
So I'm Ari. I'm part of the OD&D podcast group. And we do Deadlands and Kids on Bikes and 5th edition and all sorts of things. And I love playing with Josh. I love it whenever he DMs. And thank you all for coming to the Meowrathon this year. It was so fun, and I loved getting to meet new people. And you guys all gave 100,000%, and I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. Melly?
Well, this was my first Meowathon, and it was a blast. I signed up for so many things. I absolutely loved all of it. I have resin art pieces with the raffle, and if you watch the at Melly underscore Leah underscore, oh my God, to know your name.
We'll touch on it.
All right. Anywho, I got distracted by the pun. But you can watch that space to see as my work develops, as I improve in my skill, and as my shop opens. So if you like fancy resin things, like what is shown on the raffle page, you will be able to see more of it anon.
And when you make a TikTok account to promote your thing, just let us know so we can, because those are some of my favorite things, is seeing artists creating their stuff.
All right, I'll have to work on figuring that out. I do
Yay!
have a little camera set up in the lab, aka my garage. I have to clear spiders out.
Thank you. Dane?
Yeah, hi, I'm Dane. I go by D and Dane typically on the internet. Here are my places you can find me if you want more content. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Sometimes I do DMGMST roundtables where a bunch of myself and whoever else wants to be there hang out, talk about our craft and what it's like being a runner of games and how people can get into this amazing hobby. I'm also a charity DM as well, and this is my second Meowrathon. So thanks for having me back.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you.
Yay.
You'll have to put it in the Discord whenever you're doing your stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm hoping to get some of y'all on there at some
Heck
point.
yeah!
Paula?
I am Paula. I am the owner of Witchy Vintage. You can find me at Witchy Vintage on Instagram. I sell Victorian antiques, clothes, jewelry, that kind of thing. I donated this cool antique
Spider-Pin.
brooch to the raffle. And this is my first time doing Marathon. It was super fun.
Yay!
And thanks everyone for donating.
Heck
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Hope to see you next year, all of you. And Tennile, wonderful to play another game with you this year. Super excited that you joined us
Thank
again.
you. Anything for the cat.
Before you promote yourself, you'll have to tell the audience what we were gushing about in the chat.
Justine Flea, aka Fleabag. Justine Flea was an anagram for just feline.
Aw.
Wonderful.
Nice.
So, nerd.
Yes. You're in the right company.
Well, I'm Tennille, and I'm just really excited to be here. And please donate to help the cats. That's all.
Awesome. Well, the one thing I want to promote real quick, I am donating an item from Lancaster Leather, which I don't think I properly shared the link. It's a dear friend of mine's leatherworking Etsy shop. It will be a personalized dog collar, cat collar, or if you don't have a pet, there's like leather bolos of the same price. She's a really amazing person, practices archery from horseback, so please go support that shop for just an amazing badass female. And yeah, you can find me on the OD&D Cruise podcasts.
Yay.
Thanks everyone again.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Help the cats.
And
Remember,
everyone
live fast, eat trash.
Yeah.
Live fast, live
Live
trash.
fast,
And
eat
everyone,
trash.
stay tuned for a little bit of closeout information.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey guys, it's Dan. I'm back. And my web captioner just what is going on with web captioner, man? I'm so glad I'm not using it for the main thing. Test, test, test. There it is. Okay. So just want to do a little bit of housekeeping at the end here. We'll be sending out emails for folks who donated, so that I'll have a form. Instead of just polling randomly for everyone, I'm going to let people pick the things that they might want to be potentially pulled for. That'll save a little bit of headache for people who don't want this but would like that, and make sure people get the things they want as opposed to just randomly giving people things that don't work. Also, I didn't. My chat disables Earls from a security and safety standpoint, but all those folks have there's a participants page at meowrathon.com, and all those folks sent me links, so you can find their stuff there. At least their socials, which you can then find out any of the other things they're doing. I want to thank everyone who played this weekend. It was a blast. Extra thank you to Melly for filling in a spot that I just, despite the effort for 2 months, I could not get filled. And she just came in like a champ. And everyone who donated, we made $1,753, 1753. So we beat our first year, and we're pretty close to the second. So that's pretty great. I probably won't be pulling the raffle until next weekend. It'll depend on how quickly I get responses to the forms. Maybe I'll wait a little bit. But that means that maybe during that period, we're going to have the VODs, and YouTube channel's going to have the videos. So if you're watching, these after the fact, donations are going to still be open. Maybe you can still get in that raffle. All right. I'm exhausted. It's been a long weekend. Great weekend. I realize it's actually, 48 hours of gaming. So that's insane. More than a full week of work. So have a good night, everyone. And I'll be talking to you later, and keep an eye out for next year.